All right, we're live. What's up, everybody? How's it going? This is the beginning of the nighttime stream for Tuesday. Tuesday, traditionally a very slow day of the week. Let's see how busy it is tonight. We'll see what happens. So we're going to say, We're going to say pricing up brand new slabs. Slabs you guys have not seen. New copper minted coins. And awesome breaks. Live card shop. Excuse me. Says save on that. Let's go grab our tags. All right, no more whistling from me. Whistling's illegal. Let's get this giveaway running. Keyword TCC. All right, the keyword is plugged in, and we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and get the iPad in its correct position. There goes. You know, I was actually ready to go live, but I was working on rearranging this room. Wow, you guys just started typing in TCC instantly. All right, but I get it. I get it. What's up, 6? No reason to delay. Let's hit this and move that up there. TCC. Not even a hello? Late, mister, says 6. I know. Not that late, actually. We're not that late. Maybe a little bit late. So here we are. It is Tuesday night. One of the least busy days of the week. However, you guys can prove me wrong. We are. Look at this. Here's our new copper coin for $3.50. That's right. It's a minted copper coin, pure copper. And then, let's see. We got some new slabs to price, right? That's what I said. New slabs to price. Well, I like this one a lot. I'm tempted to put that one in the live customs. So let's see what we got going on with those. Cardos Blastoise. A $3.50 penny. Yeah. All right. It's pretty strange. I think it's cool. All right, all right, all right. Let's go by cheapest price. This is Adventure Time Card Wars music. All right, I got a price. So we're going into the live customs with this one. Okay. And we're going to need one of these. Ow. I got to cut here. I got to cut here too, man. Jesus, man. My hand's getting all cut up. This is a 009 Blastoise. And I think that's good. That penny is worth the quadrillion bones, mister. I need a new slab away, says Terry Sherman. Yeah, tell me about it, Sherry. What you looking for? I need some generic cards here. This will work. What if all of the cards in the live customs were facing backwards so that you had to flip every single one of them over? Wouldn't that be interesting? Oops. Bumped the camera there. How much is a rocket pack? Well, I suppose if you sent 47 times 11, I'd go grab one for you. Actually, I have another moldy one. Do you want another moldy one? We got a moldy pack. I'm pretty sure I had 2 moldy packs. There we go. Pop this in here. Very good. Blastoise just went into that live custom booster. All right. That's one card. Let's try another one. Vintage Mew. What about Vintage Mew? Cardos Eevee. All right, Cardos Eevee. Does it not like PSA 9? Why is it giving me all these lower grades? All right, here we are. $70. Very good. What up, Mr. in chat? What's up, man? Apparently this one is also about $75, according to its previous sticker. Okay. We're pricing up brand new slabs at the start of the stream. What's up, guys? All right. Here's a neat one. We've got a Venusaur 9. Ooh, Venusaur is 140. 140. Okay. We got this PSA 9 Mewtwo. Got any common, light, or dark graded cards? For my slab away, I need that Error Ancient Mew, but I'll look at any new Mew slabs, or at any Mew slabs. Error Ancient Mew. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't feel like the Ancient Mew slabs are that rare, but yeah, I mean, if you're into them. Yeah, let's see. You do whatever you want. Oh, that's an 8. All right, ooh, this is a pricey one. Okay, so this bad boy is 160. Cardos Mew slab, maybe. Ooh, says Alex. What's up, Alex? How's it going, guys? We got a normal Tuesday night going on. All right. Scyther, he's pretty nice. 3 cents, I'd say it's worth maybe more. You mean the copper coin? That's so funny, man. All right, and there's the Scyther. We actually sold a number of those coins. Okay. 75 for Scyther. So here's what we got. Freshly priced cards. You got EV9, $70. Kabutops 9, $75. Venusaur 9, $140. Mewtwo 9, $160. And Scyther 9, $75. There they go. All right, how cool is that? That's awesome. This is our new copper coins. They're $3.50. They're minted copper coins. They're very fun. I might give some away for free. They're not very expensive. Okay. Anthony Kalura sent $1,000. Did you guys see the card that Anthony Kalura put into Slab Away? Where'd it go? Here it is. This is Anthony Kalura's Torchic now. How crazy is that? PSA 9 Gold Star Torchic. Nice swirl on the right side of the card. There. So I'll put this in a Slab Away. Get it off the table now. It's no longer for sale. Why are you selling copper coins? I like coins. I actually sell silver coins too. I like coinage. You guys have seen me sell Pokemon coins too, right? So we got some coins here. There's a coin in the live custom somewhere. Yep, these are 2-ounce silver coins with the dragon on the front. All right. Very nice. Tim Harrison, 3 Japanese, PRB1. I need a new bag. That's Tim Harrison. He ordered this in the daytime stream, but he's having it opened in the nighttime stream. Tim Harrison. Tim Harrison is the first order. Will there be a rocket set in Scarlet Violet? I've seen the rumors. We don't know until they officially announce it. But I think there's a good chance of it. You ready? I bet you Pokemon's numbers have slumped a little bit because some of their sets have been genuinely really unpopular. There's been a number of Scarlet Violet sets that are just terribly unpopular. So they might want to boost their numbers a little bit by stepping on the gas and releasing something like a rocket set. There you go. All right, that's Tim Harrison. Is there still a Cosmic Break? Yes, there is. Here it is. Only one guy's in there, though. Tim Frazier. He needs some friends. Tim Frazier. He's waiting for some other people to jump in. All right. Let me turn this down a little bit. All right. By the way, did the let's see if the previous stream was demonetized. I'm curious. If the previous stream got demonetized, we can't use this music anymore. Let's see. Wow, we got some nice subscribes going on. That's really cool. Oh, nope, it's still monetized. All right, cool. We can add this song, this list of songs to our list of songs that we play. That's really nice. All right. Is there still a cosmic break? Yes, there is. Okay. Tim Harrison, welcome, guys. We have some of the coolest live stream breaks out there. And an insanely good selection of awesome cards. And always new stuff going on. And we have the best conversations, in my opinion. Mr. Tim, how's the Jungle Box doing? There was actually a lot of progress on the Jungle Box, but it's still got a long way to go. Yeah, look at this. The Jungle Box filled all the way up to here. So if you didn't know this, you can actually put one of these Jungle Packs into Slab Away. And as it fills up, the price will move back to 600. Additionally, we have the Jungle Break. Here it is, the Sublist. Only one guy in there. It's a $40 break. Brandon Record has 2 spots. So there's a total of 15 spots. 13 spots remain for the Jungle Sublist. Each spot is 40 bucks. 1 in 15 odds to get a whole booster pack out of it. But yeah, so there's a Jungle Break, and then there's the, you just buy straight into the Jungle Box. But this is the Sublist, right? It's going to be cool when this is done. I know it's really expensive. I know there's a premium on it, but you got to remember, I paid a premium for that Jungle Box. I got it from a reputable source, and it's a sealed box. The price on sealed boxes is just enormous. I want to make a little money when it sells, but also I got to be able to cover my costs when I inevitably open a fake box, and then I'm just out, like $10,000 or whatever I paid, or $15,000. So I got to imagine one day I'll get a fake box, and so the profits have to cover a little bit of that too. So there's profits, and think of it like insurance. That's the premium that goes into a box break. Now, if I was one of those lucky guys who had like a case of Jungle from 2015 or something before the whole market exploded, I'm sure I could do a lower price, but no, that Jungle Box cost me a lot of money. There was a premium on that Jungle Box. How long has that been filling up? Ever since the base set box finished? When did the base set box finish? Beginning of the year? Might be 6 months or something. It's been a while. So, it'll finish. I'll tell you why it'll finish, by the way. Because as time goes by, the price on the set goes up anyways. And then people start to look at that price and go, oh, that's a pretty good price. I'm going to buy that. 6 months ago, I think. You'd be surprised how fast it finishes, too. So the first half of the box takes a really long time. When you're in the last quarter of the box, it fills up a lot faster. People start asking, hey, is it done? Is it done? Is it done? So there's a lot of excitement when you got the last quarter of the box left. It goes much faster. But yeah, the price of the box, the packs is a little high. There's that premium there because A, I want to make a little money. B, I got to make a little insurance. And I paid a premium when I acquired the product. It was not cheap. So this is not a break-even box for me. And I'd rather just sit on it and let it go up in value. Let me go get this McDonald's pack for Damien Holdings. I think it's done that, by the way. I think the actual value of the Jungle set has gone up over time. If you look at a Jungle Box, they're more expensive now. What's the big pull for Jungle? Snorlax, which we just had an absolutely insane no hollow error Jungle pull out of that unlimited booster. But yeah, first edition Snorlax, he's like a $10,000 card. All right. Damien Holdings. Ta-da! Hollow Shuffle. Sword and Shield McDonald's, please. Well, the McDonald's pack is not from Sword and Shield. It's from Scarlet Violet. So this is the McDonald's pack. There we are. Yeah, I don't have the Sword and Shield ones. All right, what we got? The base set break was insane. It was so good. Yeah, the base set break, we got all the starters. It was so good. Very lucky. All right. Now, one hollow shuffle. Let's see what you got. Mr. Damien. I said new slabs tonight. We got new slabs in the background right now. Oh, ooh, I'm not supposed to do it that way. 1, 2, 3. Good luck. Oh, it's a cold one. Sorry, man. I like flipped the cards the wrong direction. There you go. Quick Kendo to the butt doctor. Did you see people in the UK arrested for posting things on Facebook? Yeah, I've been watching all that. You got the natives, the island natives, the British people, are fed up with the level of not just regular immigration, but actually illegal immigration into the country. There's a lot of people who come from Africa and all over. They travel up through France, and then they take a boat over to the UK, and then they just force their way onto the island. And then the British government doesn't expel them and actually puts them up in hotels and pays money, taxpayer money, to feed them and house them. And it's turning into, like, I think I saw a figure like 500 billion pounds since XYZ. I was like, what the fuck? That's a lot of money. It's a lot of pounds. And so people are getting real fed up with that at this point, and they're having a lot of fights over there. And of course, so the opposition to that, they go, oh, well, that's far right. You're a guy who likes the mustache man from World War II. So what they do is they put you in jail for that because it's like a hate crime or something. I don't know. So pretty interesting times we live in, and really curious to see what happens. Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens over time about that. I'm watching it because I'm curious. Rafael Aguilera, hey, Mr. Good to see you're still going strong. I believe I'll need a new bag. Nice, man. Yes, I am still going strong. Rafael Aguilera, welcome back, man. I remember you. You were really generous. Okay, so Code Geass, huh? Let me go get a Code Geass box. If you buy that jungle box and risk it being baloney, house that on us, says Angkor Warrior. Well, it's not on you guys, but I have to price it in a way where if it's, let's say I sell 20 boxes over time and one of them is fake. Well, I'm calculating for that. And so that's how the price is calculated. The person doing the break takes on a pretty expensive risk. Wouldn't you agree? It's a really expensive risk. And so the price might reflect that. I'm assuming at some point I'm going to get hit by that. So, you know, you don't have to agree with that price. You can just go buy some other jungle pack somewhere else. All right, let me go get this Code Geass. It's a bit of a silly question, to be honest. If you've never put your own, you know, $15,000 or $17,000 into a sealed Pokemon product and then offered to break it for someone else, knowing that if it was a fake box, you're just out $17,000. If you've never done that, you can't sit back and complain about it. Oh, how's that on us? We are. It's not. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to buy in. We are. You ready? All right. Toss this over here. Just how it is, man. You'd feel it. If you were the host, you'd feel it. You'd be like, ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 of these. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Yeah, it's a big deal. Ooh. And the price of these boxes go up, and more time on the market, more and more time for fakes to get on the market. You know what I'm saying? Clever fakes. All right. Hey, new emoji. Sleep. All right. Yeah, you got the TCC Pokeball as well, Mr. Alex. And what that means is that you've been here a real long time, because the TCC ball now takes 3 years to acquire. There we go. So a lot of people lost their TCC ball. They were downgraded to the black and gray ball, which I guess is also a TCC ball. Yo, mister, how much for a... All right, here goes Raphael. Good luck. He got a hollow. Raphael returned. I hope you're having a great time, Mr. Raphael. It's nice to see you again. What is this music? Here's CC. Oh, CC. Ta-da! Welcome, guys. I'm glad you're here. Happy Tuesday. I hope your Tuesday's going fine, fine, fine. Can't believe we're already heading into Wednesday. Is it just me, or the day's going by too fast? I lost my TCC ball. Shake my head. Oops. Packs sticking to each other a little bit. Here's this guy here. Lovely. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. They are going quick. What's going quick? I don't know what this music is. This music's no good. Kitty cat girl with the paws. This guy with the scary eye. And this lovely couple. Raphael, if I were you, I would buy a couple more Code Geass, okay? I'd buy a couple more. Can't this be the emoji after the TCC ball? It's ball-shaped. Hey! Here we are. We've thought about different emojis for people who have been here longer than 3 years, but we're not sure. Like, we thought about maybe doing, like, a Diglett. Thought that'd be funny. All right. Ow. These sleeves are so pointy. All right. Very nice. All right. Lovely. I'd go a little deeper there, Mr. Ruben. Did I call you Ruben? Raphael. There was also a Ruben Aguilar. Ruben Aguilera? Raphael Aguilera. Let's get your name right. All right. I'm making some big changes to this room, the streaming room. We're going to be introducing a TV and a video game console and a editing laptop, and then probably a piece of furniture for resting, maybe like a chair. And what I'll be doing, I'll be streaming Monster Hunter Wild from this room, probably. All right, put you in the RA box. Ta-da! Thanks for the order. Welcome back. Who's next? I got my black belt in Cardconomist. Oh my god. Terry Clyde Sherman, slap away the Mewtwo. Terry Clyde Sherman. Tonight we could also work on repos, slab away repos. What is this? Click on this. Okay. Let's jump over here. Ooh, fun, says Junkie Temptation. Read change, says Alex. Terry. Probably right underneath Tammy. August 24. Okay, and the price on this was $160. And how much did you send? 40. So it's down to 140. There it goes. All right, perfect. We want Sniping Pikachu back. Oh no, people are already making demands. Give me Sniping Pikachu or give me death. All right, you ready? So here is another one of these PSA 9 Scythers. Hey, mister, I submitted shipping yesterday. When will it be sent? Well, usually it's done within 48 hours. Might have already been sent. What's your name? Are you saying something went wrong, or are you just curious about how fast shipping is? There we go. All right, what we got here? We got a little Porygon, huh? Hi, mister, I submitted... I already read that. You got more graded Mudkip cards? Not really. Except that I do. Just the good ones that I hold back. Thoughts on Tim Waltz? I don't have any strong opinions on him yet because I don't know much about him. There you go. I think that's probably true for a lot of Americans. They don't really know much about him. There you go. All right. Very good. Yeah, I've done a little bit of researching today, and I can't say that he seemed like an especially good choice as for vice president. He seemed just kind of like a very generic choice, almost like You know, like she needs to have a running mate. All right. So let's go into here. It's almost like she was out there going, hey, I need somebody. Get your butt in here. All right. We're going to go to Slabs for sale. The Torchic, look, I said that the Torchic is sold, and people are saying cap. No, he really did. Anthony Kalura paid $1,000 toward that Porygon, or toward the Torchic today. So he owes $3,560 left on it, if you didn't know that. It's funny. Funny that people wouldn't believe that. All right. Got some fresh cards for sale here. So if you guys didn't know this, lately I've been posting pictures of our slabs in Discord while I'm live. Like a new idea, see? So you can see slabs that have hit the table, and you can go back and look through our slabs for sale. All right, sound nice? All right, let's see. Hi, Mr. I submitted shipping. When will it be sent? Master Chiefer is paranoid. Just looking at the shipping date, I'm excited. Oh, okay, good. So you're just excited for it. I thought you were maybe telling me that something went wrong. Yeah, it should be on the way soon. I do all the shipping personally right now. Alexis is on a vacation. She normally does the shipping, and but I'm doing it all myself. So it pretty much all went out today. Let me think. 2 people didn't go out. Who was it? It was Parker Craft. He's got an e-check, and the other one was, shoot, what was his name? Daniel Kwasim. He had a ZELLE order that seemed to have gotten like bounced or something. I don't know what it did, but I got an email about that. Hey guys, we got these cool copper coins. You can add one to your bag for just $3.50. They are minted copper coins. Copper is one of those metals like silver and gold, except it's not a very expensive metal, but it's still a valuable metal. So that's all copper, and typically it's used in like production. It's used in what am I trying to think of? They use it for like copper wires, like for building homes and stuff like that. So this gets used in industry. That's what I'm looking for. This will get used in industry a lot. They're $3.50. They have a nice clean clang to them. Hear that? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I wanted to introduce you guys to sort of like minted coins. And I thought this would be a clever way to do that because they're so cheap, you're not going to miss $3.50. Many of you guys spend an easy $50 on me just opening like a couple booster packs. So anyways, you could buy 10 of those for $35 and have a little stack of them. All right. Plumbing, electricity, yeah. It's not a very expensive metal, and yet it's still one of those metals where they actually calculate the value of it. They're like, okay, copper is $4 a pound or something like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's a very pretty thing. It's a chance to see what it feels like without really spending much money on it. All right, write it to make sure they're not chocolate. They might be chocolate. So what do we got over here? Bryce Wolf, 2 copper coins. Oh, that's so funny. I just put them away. Okay, Bryce, let me get 2 of these out. You sell silver as well, right? We have some graded silver coins. So with the graded silver coins, you're really buying them more for their collectability. But yes, this is a 2-ounce Queen's Beast Red Dragon of Wales. I'm a big fan of the Red Dragon of Wales artwork because it's a dragon. So I'm a big fan of that. I got a couple of those. I got some Queen's Beasts completer coins as well, and those get a lot more expensive, the completer coins. So if you've never seen those before, I can show you those as well. The completer coins, I just sold a completer coin. I feel like people don't believe the prices on these things, but I just sold one like a month or 2 ago on eBay. It was the only one I had listed, even though I have more of them. How do I look up sold? This is annoying. I don't even know how to look up what I've sold. It shows you what you're selling, so it shows me that I've sold a bulk box recently, but what about items that have actually already sold? Wow. Is it under orders, maybe? Maybe it's under orders. Oh, it's under orders. Okay, I got it. Okay, hold on. So, let's see. I sold a Jumpluff from Rocket Returns. I sold... You guys didn't believe... Check out this card right here, by the way. So this sold on July 8th, and it was the Team Rocket Returns Magikarp, a non-holo card. It sold for $160. Yeah, just a common card, not even holographic. And I didn't think anyone on the table was going to buy it because nobody was going to believe that it's desirable. But yeah, kind of it was. All right, here it is. Check this out. So I sold this one. This is that completer coin that I'm telling you about. It wasn't even MS69. It's MS68. Sold for $240. Plus the buyer paid $6 shipping. Sold that in May. When I look up sold coins, they sell. So that's interesting because it's only 2 ounces of silver. To me, that tells me that people collect coins not just for like their spot price, the bullion way. You know, some guys say, well, you should just pay the spot price, close to spot price as possible, pay for the bullion. But no, there's this emerging market for collectible coins, and that's what I'm more interested in. I'm not interested in like raw stacking of coins. I'm more interested in collectible coins, which is, you know, some of the guys who only like to buy, you know, raw bullion. They get all upset over that. And it's like, what are you talking about? Is people love art. That's why the Pokemon cards do so well. The cardboard that this is printed on is like a penny of value, but the artwork is what sells it. So I don't feel like the gold guys always understand that kind of concept. They don't get it. All right. So this was for whom? Bryce Wolf. Mr. Bryce, let me toss this into your bag. All right, Bryce. Let's see. Yeah, they don't always understand that collectibles is a really, really powerful market that goes far beyond the value of the raw materials. And so in my eyes, they're a little closed. This is expired. They're a little closed-minded about what could be unburdened by what was. Do you think I just fell out of a coconut tree? Bryce Wolf. But they're so opposed to the idea of a collectible coin. It's like, why? Why would you be opposed to that? You are. That's where all the excitement is. Like, what if I was trying to sell you guys blank pieces of cardboard? No one would buy a blank piece of cardboard. It'd be insane. They'd be like, nobody wants this. But the moment you slap shiny Charizard on it with the gold star, they say, here, $22,000. They go, please, take all my money. So all the excitement is in the collectability of the cardboard. And yeah, the gold guy and the silver guys, they're very close-minded about that stuff. I don't agree with them on it. All right, I think he needs a new bag. Is that right? Might be new, mister. I shipped out not too long ago. New bag. So you just got 2 copper coins. They're very fun. They're very cheap. $3.50 a piece. They don't really cost anything. You can just toss them in, and then when your cards arrive, you'll be like, that's nice. I can almost promise you that you'll think it's nice. You'll be like, it's heavy. It's got a nice color to it. Many of you guys have never held a minted coin like this before. They're very nice. And so, the first time for everything. Now, let's see what Bryce Widener left behind for me. Bryce. All right, well, he left me a little darker eye. That's kind of nice. It's not too nice, though. All right. So Bryce Widener's bag may be worth about 20 to 30 bucks. Okay, how about Brandon Driver? What did Brandon Driver leave behind? Virtually junk. All right. And I don't know where to put this. I'll put this here. I don't have room for all this stuff. Actually, you know what I should do? Real fast. Let's take this little booty box out. Okay, little booty box. And let's start unburdening. I'm going to start saying that all the time now. Unburdened by what could have been. Unburdened by the past. All right. Okay. There you go. All right. Then you guys will think I'm really smart. Wow, this guy uses big words. Let's see. Grabbing this. This guy looks a little bit like he has fire coming out of his butt. Like he just had a fiery fart. any more of this kind of stuff? Yeah, there's some in the Topps Pokemon. We got a Jonathan Jack bag from 723. What did Jonathan Jack leave behind? All junk. See, guys, it's just junk. Very rare. It's very rare for an abandoned bag to have anything worth it inside of the bag. They just didn't want to ship junk for $9. That's what happened. All right. And now, see this little cube? What happens when I create a Pokebra, I reach for a cube like this and I go looking through it. Like, is there anything nice in here? I usually toss in a couple, you know, like useless cards, but at the front of the pack, and then the back of the pack is the good ones. What is this? Is this a bag of, I think there's a bag of, oh, I know what that is. All right, and then, good. So let me put this somewhere, and then let's go price up some more slabs. That's the Flaming Hot Chimchar. Yeah, that's right. Okay, good. Oh my god. Let's get some more cards priced, guys. Come on, guys. What do we got? Unburdened by what could be. So we got PSA 9 Voltorb. Let's get him. Okay, TCC, is your English Azure Lane the first edition, by the way? No, it's very cheap because it's second edition. However, the Japanese ones are first edition. You might be interested in the Japanese ones. Okay, so this bad boy is a pricey $28. Here it is. Love the short for my Snorlax Mr. Hope it at least gets a 9. Me too, man, me too. I sent an email for my order. Sounds good. An email. Oh. Oh, right. Okay, so Daniel, I noted that. I noted that the ZELLE order got canceled. Oh, yeah. And so what I did was I actually held... I didn't realize you were Daniel. And so what I did was I held your particular package back. Your package has not been scanned yet. So I need to know, did I open too many packs for you? Let me know what happened. All right, so Gloom, because I didn't get any kind of understanding in that stream, you know what I'm saying, to not open the ZELLE order. And so I'm assuming that there's like a round of 16 packs that are unpaid for, basically. Here we go. There's Gloom. If someone makes a mistake and gets a 10 ill, I'll send it to you. Oh, that's a nice looking Gloom, isn't it? This card's always expensive. Look at this Wigglytuff. All right. Where's Mahu 6 at? Where's Mahasvara at? I haven't seen Mahasvara in a while. I want Mahasvara back. Cardos Wigglytuff. Damn, the cheapest Wigglytuff continues to be $150. It never wavers. This must be like a desirable card. I don't know, man. Is it because it's beating up on Sonic? It never changes. It's always that expensive. He's on Discord. That's good. As long as he's on Discord, I like that. He's participating, you know, he's hanging out. There's a bunch of these for sale, but they're all $150. None of them dip below that. They're all like, $150 is the good price. Gloom is gone. All right. This Machamp is a whopping $92. I find it interesting that some of these hollows are cheaper than some of the non-hollows. Okay, Machamp is $90. How did Kamala Harris become the presidential nominee? The normal way is the Democrat voters will pick who gets to run, sort of pick. They vote for the candidate in something called the primaries. And what happened was Biden actually won the primaries. So he's supposed to be the one running for president. But he resigned, and then I guess the Democrat Party just selected Kamala Harris. I don't really understand it either. So I don't really know what's supposed to happen, because She wasn't really elected then. She was just chosen by her own party. I don't know what the rules on that are, but maybe the rules are fine with it. It's the common sense choice, so at least that part's true. But yeah, I mean, if there was actually a primaries, I think it makes a good case that she might have lost. That's because when she originally ran against Biden 4 years ago, she lost so badly in the primaries, she didn't get a single delegate, and she instantly dropped out. In other words, she was one of the least popular candidates running out of all the candidates. She was one of the least popular. But now she's the default candidate because she was chosen to be the vice president by Biden. And he explained that the reason he chose her is because she's a woman of color. So that's why the Republicans say, oh, she's a DEI hire. Well, because she's literally a DEI hire. Here's Gyatarados. And it's reasonable to believe if she had to run in another primary that she would not get very far. So this is why Republicans are saying, foul ball, she can't do that. But if the rules say that the Democrat Party can do it, then they can just do it. So it's just, you got to play ball. I don't really hear many Republicans claiming it's not allowed. So if it wasn't allowed, I feel like one of them would have been like, that's not allowed. All right, we need this as a 9. So I'm assuming it's allowed. I don't think it's that big of a deal, is it? Okay, this is 120. 120. Very nice. Hi, Mr. Daniel. I started getting the Hollow Shuffles and more Twilight Masquerades after the original 16 packs. Okay, so here's what I got to understand, Daniel. Basically, do you owe me for 16 packs? That's what I need to understand that part. Because I likely opened those 16 packs in ZELLE because I was kind of under the belief that, that was a paid-for round. And then when you sent the other orders in, I didn't really see you mention that the ZELLE order was going to be canceled. So I didn't know that any of those payments were just a replacement payment. So, it's a bounced ZELLE order or something. Or canceled, not bounced. They said she gave out some good blanks. Hey, Mr. Daniel, what about the Sanders? Yeah, I mean, Bernie Sanders might have had a shot if he could run again. But so she becomes the de facto choice of the party, and there is no primary. And it's ironically very undemocratic for it to work that way. All right. So this guy's really cheap, actually. She's not black, she's Indian. Somebody did a whole breakdown of it. She's like 30% black. Her father is half black or something like that. Her father's half black. That makes her, like, partially black. But everyone keeps debating about her race or something like that. It's not even supposed to matter, Her policies are supposed to be what you talk about, whether you like her policies. All right, cool, man. There we go. We got lots of these beautiful PSA 9 cards priced up. So cool. Sent in an order, Mr. Only pulls signed hitties. Do you have any graded common vintage cards, non-hollow commons? I probably do, but it's, we rotate cards off of the table and back onto the table. That's kind of how we do things here. So you'll have to keep your eyes open for some of that, okay? Okay, let's grab this. Randall Waters says, 1 live, custom, and shipping. Randall Waters. What's up, Randall? Okay, Mr. Randall. What's up? That's cold. You got a cold live custom. Sorry, Randall. All right. Toss this over here. I think it does bring up a really interesting conversation about sort of like what it really mixed people do. Like, do they fit into a particular, like how much of a percentage of a genetic gene do you need to fit into a group? Like, let's say I was only 1% Filipino. Can I claim to be Filipino? It's a bit odd, isn't it? So if the answer to that is no, well, then what's the threshold? Is it 10%? Does it have to be above 10? How about 30%? If I was 30% Filipino, can I claim to be Filipino? Does it need to be 50%? So that's a really great question. It's an odd question, isn't it? Randall Waters. All right. What's the cutoff, you know? If there is a cutoff. If I'm 1% Filipino, am I technically Filipino? What's in Randall's bag? Would you like to see Randall? Let's take a quick look. All right, Mr. Randall. You got a Randall Waters card. Hilda. Ooh, Hilda. Looks like you're opening up some Final Fantasy. Speaking of which, we're going to be getting some new Final Fantasy in very soon. I think it arrives today, actually. So when I wake up, it might be here. Hey, you got some old, Disney Lorcana. We got a little Lorcana left, by the way. It's under the Disney portion of the menu. Identity politics is a Democrat specialty. Yeah, we talked about that subject the other day. I talked about how it drives us apart. If the goal is to get us all to mix and be happy with each other, well, then you can't pursue, you know, political tactics that actually divide everyone by their tribe. It's not good. It's not healthy. So how can you turn toward a group and say, hey, you know, let everyone in. Let's all mix. It'll be beautiful. And then turn around and say, we gotta defeat the white conservative old men. It suddenly looks like mixing's actually not about coming together beautifully. It seems more like how do we form a tribal group that has enough votes to defeat a different tribe? You know what I'm saying? It's the exact thing that the original group was afraid of. All right, there we go. Mr. Randall. Thank you, Randall. Marvin Ho. He wants an Azure Lane Japanese booster box. Hell yeah, dude. It's going to be hot. Ta-da! Kendo, you're all right in my book. You've got a book? Wait, I want to be in the book. Did you call him alt-right? Mister, what's in Randall's bag? It's not an odd question. You just answered it. 6, you almost all right in my book. Identity politics is Democrat specialty. Well, I don't care if she's Indian or black. It's just weird how she plays different race cards when it's convenient for her. I mean, the Republicans would have done the same thing, you know? My opinion. She's just doing what she's supposed to do. You know? All right. Very nice. Ooh. Let's say I was running for governor or president or whatever, right? And I have a Filipino grandma, and I'm going to a state that has a lot of Filipino voters. I'd probably be talking about my Filipino grandma and how we ate pancit and chicken adobo together. Oh, yeah. The old country or something like that. You know what I mean? I think the terrifying aspect of that is if that's effective, then it really suggests that humans just sort of vote for people who are like them, and that's it. That it's less about policy, you know, complicated ideas like policy, which would be like finance and economics. It's less about policy and more about just who's popular, who looks like the way I want them to look. That's kind of scary. I don't like that idea. Here goes Marvin Ho. You ready? All right. Here's, ooh. All right, this is a bad pull, actually, Marvin. See how she's not sexy? That's a non-sexy one. Darn. Very good. All right. Here's a hollow. That's the Democrats for you, law. Well, I mean, you could argue it's the Republicans, too. If you got Republicans who say, well, I'm voting for Trump because I'm white and he's white and America should be white. It goes both ways. Really, you're supposed to be educated on finance, on international affairs, on history, on economics, on, you know, all this stuff. And then you're supposed to vote for the ideas that you believe will lead to the greatest prosperity and freedom. That's how it's supposed to work. But I think that the politicians essentially know the average American does not care about all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying all Americans don't care, but a good chunk of them don't. Some Americans are all like sniffing their own farts, researching all that stuff and getting a formed an opinion about it. Maybe we do that a little bit here. But most Americans just do not care. They want to go shopping. They want to go swimming. They want to go hang around outside, go to the bar, whatever it is they do. And all this other stuff is like super nerdy, lame stuff. So it's kind of, you know, it gives you a perspective on, I don't know, like the let's say democracy is the best system in the whole world, but it's not flawless. And so maybe it gives you a perspective into the flaw of it. You know, like, what is the flaw? Well, what if your electorate is generally uninterested in the process and they're just voting based off of popularity slogans and a total lack of education on the subject? You know, so that would be one of the weaknesses. All right. One more hit. Yo, look at that. Trump! Where are the damn Chi-Chis, says Chucky. Mister, are you secretly Batman? I'm Batman. Where are they? Here's a hollow. And this has got to be the hit. Yo, you got the red-headed girl. She looks very lavish. What kind of glove is that? That glove is like, it leaves her wrist exposed. Oh my. Oh dearie me. I blame the news and the social media. Well, I've also thought that way, but you know, you have to consider those companies really just produce the content that makes the most money, you know? I think what's a little more scary is maybe like Google. Google engine can hide things that it thinks society shouldn't get to see. But as long as there's none of that kind of, you know, tinkering around with search algorithms and stuff like that, well, then news and media will just succeed based off of the interest of the people. The algorithm should be unbiased and just provide what people want to talk about and think about. But I worry about the algorithm that promotes content being biased. That is kind of scary. All right, Marvin Ho. New bag, right, Marvin? I think it's a new bag. Here you go. Welcome back, Marvin. I don't know what's up with all this polling, saying it's a lot closer than people thought. No one in real life is talking about Kamala Harris. You could argue that the polling companies are playing a trick. So, you know, people suspected that the first time Trump ran against Hillary, that the polling companies were making it seem like she had already won. And that this is actually a tactic to make people feel, oh, well, she's already going to win. Why go out and vote? But, you know, there's just no way to prove that. So it's conspiracy. Yeah. The fact of the matter is, I think it's very close. I think it's a dead heat, just like the polls said. That's how I felt about it originally. I didn't think he had, you know, you guys were actually making fun of me because I was saying that earlier. And you guys were like, oh, come on. He just got shot at and he lived. He's going to definitely win. And I was like, I think it's going to be close. And that's because his ideas are not popular with the majority of voters, right? That's all that matters in a democracy is the majority. Danny, say no more, Metazoo, Hello Kitty, and 2 copper coins. You got it, man. All right. Here it goes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is. Ooh. Mister should use DuckDuckGo. I've heard of that. I don't know. Center Hill Card says, I agree with many people talking about how they don't like certain political leaders, but don't talk of policies or what they've done or how they voted in the career when they are applicable. Oh, I see what you're saying. So like what policy they worked on when they were in office before they ran for president. Sure, yeah. All right, 2 copper coins. Ooh. Yeah, it's really just supposed to be a kind of like nerdy debate about how economics works and how, you know, what's the best strategy for war, because there's always international war. And then people are just supposed to be like, well, you know, based on history, we think this idea will work. Or based on this data analytical model, we think this will work, right? That's how it's supposed to happen. But instead, it's mostly about like social issues, which to me are not very important, to be honest. There's the subject of abortion, right? Look, man, it's like the Catholics and the Christians hate it. A lot of religious people hate it. Just don't have one then. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. And then other subjects like transsexuality, homosexuality. How long has that stuff been around? They wrote about it in the Bible, right? So homosexuality has definitely been around since the Bible, or else they wouldn't have written about it. So you got to step back and think there's this aspect of humanity that is just homosexual, and it doesn't seem to go away. So if you want to lose an election because you want to waste your energy hating on people for being homosexual, have fun not being in power. The real subject in politics is economics. That's the most important subject, probably followed by, but also tied down to, foreign affairs. So it's foreign affairs and economics. That's the only thing that really matters. At the end of the day, What matters is if you can afford a home, if you can afford to feed your children, and if you can live where you want and associate with the people you want to associate with. If your leaders are making you more poor, that is a real reason to vote. If your leaders are making you more wealthy, also another reason to get out there and vote. I don't care about many of the other middle subjects. They're not actually, they're like distractions. And I think I've heard people say that before. All right, Danny, say no more. Let's pull you some Hello Kitties. Yeah, I mean, Republicans make lots of missteps and lose elections, basically, in my opinion. And Democrats kind of go too far to the left sometimes. Here we are. But this next round, this next elections in November, it's going to be all about who gets to vote. That's what the biggest subject is, I think. All right, what do we got? All right. I was told there is a Hello Kitty card in this set, but we have not seen one yet. But we don't open tons of these cards either, so I would love to see a Hello Kitty pull pop out. Corporations own countries. Corporations are powerful, man. Corporations have bigger incomes than actual countries. How insane is that, guys? But many of those corporations are founded right here in America. Oh, look at that Kuromi. That's a nice card. So I like these Kuromi Hello Kitty cards when it's, you know, there's no Metazoo characters and it's just the Hello Kitty character. So look at that. Nice. Mr. Finally selling yeah. 2 schmeckles, please. Oh, I need to put this in the other guy's bag, right? Oh, no. It's Danny St. Amour's coins. Okay, Danny St. Amour. Danny St. Amour. Yeah, I'm doing this right, correct? Gotta make sure we do things right. Danny St. Amour. So let's keep going. Politics makes me sexually frustrated. Grr, yeah, politics is not a favorite subject for some people. You know, I think it's very similar to like sports. You notice how we never talk sports on this channel? Some people love sports, man. They could talk about it all day. I remember this because I worked at Target and I had these coworkers, chill dudes. They worked hard and they just talk sports all day long. And they're like, hey, so what did you think? Derek, what'd you think about this? I'm like, I don't know. I don't watch sports. And they'd look at me funny. Like, you don't watch sports? What's wrong with you? And I'm like, it just doesn't interest me. What can I can't say anything other than that. That's just how it is. I swear to God, politics is exactly the same way. It works exactly the same way. Some people, they're just super nerdy. They're into it. They love the debate. They love the thinking. They love the analyzing. Some people are like, I just want to tune it all out. I don't want to hear another word of it. So, you know. But we'll talk about anything you guys want to talk about. You can always change the subject. Try changing the subject by just asking me a question, because I'll start ranting about whatever it is you ask me about, especially if it's a good question. All right. But, you know, we're in a presidential election cycle, season, year, or whatever. November's coming up. So you're probably going to hear a lot of people talk politics for the next couple months, because we are really close to choosing a new president. And it's a pretty big, I'd say it's a pretty consequential pick, too. It's a pretty big one. All right. It's not boring. Like John McCain versus Obama was pretty boring. Danny, say no more. Now, this is a pretty interesting one. All right. Hey, Sam, I work at Target. Rise up. Yeah. I worked at Target for 3 years, man. I worked there a long time. All right. Danny. You know what I do? I worked in the back room in the early morning, and I'd take those little scanners and I'd flip it up in the air, and it'd be twirling around a whole bunch, and I'd catch the handle again. It was really cool. And I only dropped it sometimes. Okay, Danny, did you say you needed a new bag? Let's find Danny's bag. Next debate's going to be interesting. I'd say so, yeah. Definitely. I think the next debate's going to be really defining for the whole thing. Trump's team either wins or her team either wins, and that could be the end of the election right there. You know? Or it could be a tie. All right, let's get you a new bag. Target rejected me because of my background. Screw them! Ah, sorry to hear that, man. Darn you, Target. Target always has kind of a feel like they really are a bit pickier with their employees. Doesn't it seem that way? Like, I think Walmart is truly non-discriminatory. They'll just take anyone. When you go into a Target, it almost feels like they pick pretty girls. And maybe this is just my bias, but I feel like they try to pick pretty white girls. Did anyone else notice that, or is it just me? And there's no way to prove it, but it just feels that way. All right, like they have an uneven amount, an uneven distribution of pretty white girls at Target. Here we go. Just a small observation. New bag. They do, I swear. Troy's still doing beer runs. Troy, you should have turned into a pretty girl. There you go. It's the same. I see pretty black girls and pretty Latino girls at Target as well, but it's just something like you can't be. You could be any race. You just can't be too ugly, or Target won't hire you. And yeah, I don't know what this is all about. Actually, I could be wrong about this too. I feel like I see an uneven distribution of gay guys at Target. You can tell they're gay. Your gaydar goes off, right? So my gaydar goes off. I'm like, that's a gay guy, right? And I don't see that at Walmart. I really don't. It's so weird. I don't see that as much at Walmart. Here's Daniel Qasim. Here's for the 16 packs and 10 more packs. Nice, dude. You're the best. All right. So I tell you what I'll do, Daniel. Let's give you more than 10, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. Thanks for fixing that for me. You're getting some free bonus packs. I will mention this is all that's left in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 packs of this left, and then we're sold out. So you got 4 extra packs. Mr. Shaming the gays because they slaying. I wasn't shaming them. I was saying they tend to, and again, I could be wrong about this, but they tend to end up at Target, not at Walmart. Actually, maybe it has nothing to do with Target's hiring practices. Maybe gay guys prefer to work at Target. Maybe Target's got more of the gay vibe. All right, let's do it. A little more classy. If my Snorlax gets a 9, will you buy it for 200 and your entire poker 10? Entire poker 10? What's an entire poker 10? I don't know what that means. If you tell the Republicans that Trump never won the popular vote, they remind you that we're not a democracy, we're a Republican. At the same time, complain about nominating Harris isn't democratic. Well, they're right. So if you're talking about the Electoral College was created to make sure that smaller states with a smaller population had a nice big voice at the table when it came to electing people. There was a good reason for that. It's because if it turned out that all that mattered was whichever state had the biggest population, then why should the smaller states join the union? They say, no, thanks. No, thanks. You guys will always get to outvote us. You've got more people than us. You win. And so that was their bargain. That was their compromise. They said, please join us. We'll give you a little more power than you probably deserve because you don't have enough people. But if you do that, we'll let you have the Electoral College. Now, if you took the Electoral College out today, I bet you it will actually be a civil war. I bet you it'll just go straight to civil war. Because what will happen is the smaller states in Texas will probably say, we're pulling out. We don't want California, New York City, and Chicago to decide the rest of the laws of this country for the rest of time. Right? That's what would happen. If they say, no thanks. That was the agreement. That's why we're in the union. We're out of here. Here goes Daniel Qasim. So that's something to think about. And I don't know. Maybe if there was like an attempt at secession, maybe there'd be a big war. And maybe the smaller states would just lose and have to accept the outcome. There you go. But yeah, I think you would tear the country apart if you tried to get rid of the Electoral College at this point. It's like a game we're playing and the rules have already been decided. And if you tried to change the rules in your favor, let's say you're living in a bigger state with more people in it. Let's say you change the rules in your favor. I mean, it's like you cheated at the game. It's like, wait a second. Those weren't the rules. We all agreed to the rules a long time ago, and you can't change them in your favor. So it's kind of the same way with the Supreme Court justice stuff, right? So the rules were agreed upon a long time ago, and it just so happens that look at this, Kieran. It just so happens that the Republicans have the advantage in the Supreme Court. So now the Democrats want to change the rules for the Supreme Court. They say, you know what? You don't get to be a judge for life now that we don't like you. We liked it when Ruth Bader Ginsburg was in till she was 140. But now that she's gone and she's been replaced by a Republican, we're going to need to introduce age limits or term limits. So you see how there's a bit of a hypocrisy there. But also it's convenient that the rule change should come about when it would benefit you specifically. The rule changes in your favor. So it's kind of like trying to cheat at the game. And if you actually push through with that, if you actually manage to do that, I think the other team would say, we don't want to play the game with you anymore. You don't play fair. You have to stick to the rules. So it's a tough subject because, yeah, you've got a Supreme Court that's stacked with Republicans. But it's not that far off, actually. Just one or two of those Republicans need to have a heart attack, and it could be flipped again, in my opinion. So you're not too far off from bringing it back to even or bringing it back to Democrat favor. All those guys are old. They might have a heart attack or cancer at any moment. Here's Sinistra. They're all old. There's one or two young ones, like Kavanaugh's pretty young. All right, Mr. Daniel. Sweet. All right. Look at that, Kieran and Chansey. Ooh. Screw Target. How did the U.S. stock market do today? It's a small recovery, not much. Target needs to hire more felons. My team leader is a felon. He's a gay felon that was locked up for petty theft because he was gay. Did you know today was the day the bomb was dropped on Hiroshima? Oh, that's why I was getting content for Hiroshima. Very interesting. Now it all makes sense. All right, Daniel. So I'll send this down to ship out with your other stuff. By the way, you can add more stuff to this bag if you'd like. Discriminating against felons, those bastards. Yeah. Daniel, this will ship out with your other stuff. Thank you so much for correcting it. All right. When's the next PSA submission going out? Well, normally we have a couple more people in the submission before we ship out, but what time is it? It's 8-7. I mean, maybe we give it another week and then it goes out, okay? All right. Here's Demont Taylor, Japanese Lost Abyss box. Ooh, a box, huh? Lost Abyss box. For $55, is that right? Oh, you mean the Korean one? Ooh, yes. Okay, let me get a Korean box. Give me a second. All right. Woohoo! All right. Ooh. Snip, 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 snip. Tossing this over here. This is for Demont Taylor. What's up, man? Welcome back, Mr. Demont Taylor. Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Tuesday tends to be the slowest day of the week. Tuesday and Sundays, for some reason, are very slow. Don't know why, just that's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Don't forget, when my payment goes through, we got that base set Scarlet box to open. Correct, yes. That's right. Those silly e-checks. E-checks are the worst. Okay. Giratina Fuming. Steep. Tomorrow's Wednesday already. Can you believe it? Halfway through the week? How? Dude, a week feels like nothing to me now. I think it's just because I work too much. I'm back to doing all the shipping by myself. Just like the good old days. But it's, man, it's a lot of work, man. All right. Hard to do that and run this for 7 days, you know. Here goes, Demont. Time to get this man the hottest pulls. We want a Giratina ASAP. Tuesday is my payday. Oh, is it really? That's cool, man. Okay, my payday is every single night when I make a sale. But the moment I stop selling, I don't make anything. So if I go on a vacation, I don't get paid any vacation time. There's no vacation time for the business owner. That is, unless Alexis could cover for me, which I would love if she could do that. I really would. still a little scared to do that. I think for her to cover for me, I'd need to do a lot more training and make sure the setup is really good for, an employee to operate all of my social medias. It's a sensitive thing, actually. There we go. No book, please, says Pokemon T. You got it, Pokemon T. We'll just donate these. All right, we're looking for one big hit. That's my last Typhlosion. I sold the other one. Nice card from the gold poker set. So it's gold on the back. Very fancy. Hold. Hold. Oh, Drapion Shiftry. So, Quip is talking. Oh no, that sucks, dude. This is a bad pull. I know it's a bad pull. Cold box. Quip was thinking of drawing the Haunter again, but with different puppets this time. What do you guys think the puppets should be? Here we are. All right, I told her, give it another shot, make some little improvements to it, and try drawing with different puppets. Mr. would go on vacation and spend his time watching the TCC stream to make sure everything ran smoothly, yes. I hate going on vacation, man. You get like one bathroom to share. Dude, that's like torture. I love having my own bathroom. That's the best part of owning your own home. You get your own bathroom. You don't got to share anymore. Going back to sharing a bathroom is like barbarism. There you go. Durapion. Sudowoodo. You know what? Sudowoodo was one of my suggestions. I had a couple. Sudowoodo, Shiftry, and Mr. Mime. But those are all a little tough to draw. Shiftry, he looks kind of like a puppet, doesn't he? But what other Pokemon look like puppets? Nest has to be Vaporeon. Tell Quip, mister. Vaporeon? I don't know. Still holding that Queon Slab? Oh, Mimikyu Slab. Oh, nice, dude. All right, here it is. Demont Taylor. A Mimikyu Slab. I can't remember. Could you remind me what it was? A Mimikyu Slab. What was it about? Was it like Mimikyu and another Pokemon and it was like Christmas or something like that? I don't remember. Demont with the D? Let's go looking. Mr. doesn't like sharing his bathroom. It's because you leave it stinky. Nah, dude, it's just because yeah, obviously I leave it stinky. Anyone who goes to the bathroom leaves it stinky. But it's more like, it's like one room in the house that you don't have to share with anybody. It's your room. It's like a man cave. It's like a man cave. There we go. I love having a private bathroom. I couldn't have it any other way. Like, if somebody else sat down on my toilet and took a dump and then left it messy or something, I can't handle that. Somebody else's stuff all over the countertop? No, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's dirty clothing on the floor in my bathroom and they don't want to clean it up. Puke. You know what I mean? So, one little room that's all yours. And it happens to be the bathroom. That's true bliss. That's true comfort. And then you go on like a vacation and it's supposed to be fun, but then you get a hotel room. It's one bathroom in the hotel room. Oh my God, dude. Mr. wouldn't last 1 second in prison. Oh yeah, absolutely. I hate... I would do anything to stay out of prison. That will get me following the law right there because, yeah, you share that bathroom right out in the open. No way. What the hell? That's insanity to me. Mr. Gargoyle picking up the Gloom. Gloom is sold. Sounds like you grew up with the 8 siblings. I had 11 siblings, and I shared a bathroom with 4 brothers. Eventually, it would be 5 brothers, but it was, for the most part, it was about 4 of them, right? And it was atrocious. Also, do you know who had to clean that bathroom as their weekly chore? Me. So I was wiping piss off the floor and scraping the dried, crap off the toilet. Yeah, I learned a lot about how messy guys are in the bathroom. So I got really crazy about it and started beating my brothers up. I'll be like, you're going to be clean when you go in there because I'm the one who cleans it. Oops. Yeah, it was rough, man. Bathroom shared by 4 growing boys. And eventually 5 of them. You don't know what that's like. It's like a nightmare. Yeah, those were not good times. Those were not good times. Nightmares. All right, so when you sell the Gold Star Torchic, you should buy a gold toilet. I've thought about getting one of those fancy Japanese toilets, you know, with the little butt spray. I've never had one of those. I'm very curious. I'm very butt spray curious. I want to know if it's delightful. No, please. I will give you happy poopy time. David Ballard, evening, mister. I'd like 2 Poke Cardos and a round of shipping. I have a bag on the table, a box, and a few slabs with you. And yes, my corrected address is the one listed. Oh, okay. Mr. David Ballard's ready to ship. So let me start moving things around. All right, we're pulling this Cardos box down now. 1, 2. There we go. Toilet stream when? We've got Wigglytuff and Dugong? Wigglytuff, Dugong. Okay. So these 2 cards and a round of shipping. It's a game changer. What, the Japanese toilet is? Oh. I don't know why this is on that list. Can you actually remove this? Oh, you can't remove it, huh? So weird. Whoever made this playlist included a song from an old Christmas movie. Weird. All right. Oh, we need this box over here now. Oh, I can't use this box. Oh, okay. Hold on. Do we have another one? Oh, I suppose I don't. Maybe this. I don't know. Let's try this. Hey, don't forget, guys, we got this awesome Naruto tin for $100. It's not listed on the menu, so I just show it off from time to time. There you go. If you haven't tried that, you need to try it. Where did this come from? That's an OP1 Romance Dawn. Weird. Guess I'll just toss it over here to get rid of it. All right, so now we got this little box, and I guess I saved myself this box to do this. Put that there. Okay, and David Ballard's box. Here it is. Will the whole box just fit in with? It'll be interesting. Okay, good, cool. See that? Awesome. And now, let's go get that address. Oops. David Ballard. Oh, I've got a Dave Burdick. Okay, so maybe we've never shipped you before, Mr. David Ballard. Let's go find your address. How many poos do you take before it's time for a shower? It's a good question. I think it also depends on the consistency of the poo. If you take a poo and it's a really bad one, it's shower time, baby. David Ballard. Poop with your door open. Oh, no, dude. That's insanity to me. No way. You know, my parents did that. My parents would go to the bathroom with the door open, but it's because they were watching children the whole time. There you go. All right. And we'll grab this. Super gross. Can't relate to that. I hated that, says Marshall Weber. Yeah, if it's bad, you gotta take a shower. Let's go ahead and print this. My dad would do that sometimes. He'd leave the door open while he's taking a crap. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's hardcore. Thinking back on it, it's pretty hardcore. Gross booty holes. Poop with your dog in the yard. How do you think dogs feel when you see them squeezing that thing out? I don't know. Like they ain't got no privacy. All right, let me go put this on the shipping shelf. The shipping shelf. I'll go put this over here. All right. It's me, Roach. It's Roach's Roach. Put these down here. Why, look at this. It appears we have more cards to list. All right, guys, I got more cards for sale. I told you guys fresh cards for sale, and I wasn't joking. We got these lovely Cardos 9s. The ultimate alpha will look at you in the eye and poop. I guess so, man. I mean, my dad showed me pictures when I was a kid of the Navy bathrooms. He was in the Navy. He served in the Navy. And he showed how it's just this pipe that came down from the ceiling, and then it would run across the floor. You know, it was kind of like at seat height, and then it was just this small little round thing that you could sit your butt on, and no stalls at all. Everyone just crapped right next to each other. No stalls, whole bunch of them, whole bunch of toilets, big row of toilets, and like urinals almost, but with not even with the divider, no divider. You just sat down and crapped. Yeah, what do you think of that? I don't know about that, man. So it's like, I guess, but you would do that on these Navy ships while they were out at sea. Sounds awful. Okay, a few slabs, perfect. Hold hands of poop. Yeah, that's right. Daniel Kwasim. Let's finish off the Twilight Masquerade. All right, so these are sold out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are sold out now. And we'll have more of them probably very, very soon. I have a fresh case coming. Maybe I should order a second case. They seem to have been pretty popular. If poop on side of the ship. There we go. Snip this. Apparently, he had to clean that bathroom. That was what you did when you're at the very bottom. You know, when you're at the brand new recruit. All the brand new recruits take turns cleaning the bathroom. And then as the years go by, some other guy gets to do it, and you don't have to do it anymore. He's like, it was disgusting. Here's, Snorlax. And he actually got stationed in the Philippines. So he got to spend time going around the Philippines, and, you know, his mother was Filipino. And so, you know, it was a really interesting thing for him. It really made him appreciate living in America, because he got to see that life was a really big... And remember, this would have been back in the 1980s. So there's been a lot of time to build and develop since then. So, but he said back in the... You know, back then when he was serving in the Navy, it was appalling, the condition that the Filipinos lived sort of just in little scrap hut houses, and they'd have like a pig that they fed scraps, and they barely had any food, and didn't own cars, didn't own any electronics. And so he got to witness all that by being there on the Philippine Islands back in the 1980s. And made him really appreciate and love America, the country. He's like, we don't know how good we have it because we don't explore places like that very often. All right, Daniel. He told me in the Philippines, the bathrooms were just a hole on the ground and you didn't have toilet paper. I was like, damn. He's like, yeah, it was hardcore. Ever took a magic poop? You poop and wipe and nothing appears? There are pictures of World of Warcraft tournaments with the actual crap on the chairs. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I don't know. How does that happen? Probably some guy who hasn't changed his underwear in a year or so. I have no clue. That's horrifying to even think about. Why do I feel like you weren't lying? That's the thing. Like, you say that, and I go, of course. I went to just one Collecticon, a single Collecticon in Kansas City, and the smell was abysmal. I was so shocked that there was so much smell. And it's not just like sweaty armpit smell. I swear to God, it's nasty balls, dirty underwear smell. And I was like, no way, dude. No way. I was just walking around. It's just like, didn't matter where you were. It smelled like week-old piss or something like that. You know what I mean? Like somebody didn't change their underwear and they're just floating around me or something. It was so gross. And of course that mixed with the smell of stinky armpits, because that was everywhere. That was inescapable. That was everywhere. But yeah, you just walk around, you just get this whiff of like crap and piss, and you're like, what's wrong with you guys? And that was in Kansas City. It was very crowded. It was a gigantic sort of like, it was like an auditorium. You had like a performance stage. I want to be the very best. The original, singer for that song, and Vanilla Ice was going to come out and all this stuff. We didn't stay behind to watch that, but yeah, it was tons of people there. Huge numbers of like cosplayers and furries, and you'd scuttle about and look at the card tables, and yeah, it was an interesting experience. When you have a chance, could you show me my cards? I can show you the ones you opened tonight. I can't show you the ones that are about to be shipped. Those are in the shipping area, so they're pretty far away now. You got Kieran, Chansey, Dragapult, Sinistra, Greninja, and Secret Box. And now, we are sold out of Twilight Masquerade. If you need more, we got some other sets, man. You should explore other sets if you're looking to add a little more. All right, you never know when the next set's going to give out a big hit. Now, as for our booster packs, I need to go remove this card. Twilight Masquerade is sold out, everybody. But we got more on the way. I ordered it like 5 days ago, so it should be here any day now. TCC, hurry, ban them. First, poopy politics, now actual poop. What's the book box look like for 30 bucks? Ooh, actually, I got one that's waiting to be taped. You want me to show you real fast? Let me take a picture of it and bring it back to you, okay? So first of all, it's cheaper to buy it here for 30 bucks because if you bought it from me on eBay, it would be 35 bucks. So you save money buying it direct. All right. So it's a medium priority mailbox, and it's just filled with whatever book we open that day. So it looks kind of like this. See what's going on there? That's a medium priority mailbox. There's no padding at all. There's no padding. So the cards could get pretty roughed up. But there's a good reason for that. It's because with no padding, I can fill it to the absolute brim. Right? So maybe if a bottom layer of cards get scuffed up, well, that would have been padding, and then you wouldn't have had as many cards in the box. So we accept the risk that some of the cards could get battered in an attempt to fit more cards in the box. And if you're lucky and it doesn't get battered, well, then you just get a ton of cards. That's my logic behind that. There we go. All right. Politics or a pile of dicks? Ah, you entertain 6... What? All right. Okay. So, let's see. Next up, we've got click. Any more orders? No orders in the queue. Well, I appreciate you guys just hanging out with me. Let's get some spots on this giveaway. It's Tuesday. We had a daytime stream already, and this is our nighttime stream, and it is slow. Roll it, Torn McClure. McClure. Sometimes the stream it has like a slow point and it picks up in the second half. So we're gonna stay on for a while and just keep handing spots out, and we can keep talking about anything you guys want to talk about. And you can watch me work on other stuff like I'm going to start working on the repos. Repos are slab away slabs that have been abandoned. Okay. DV. All right. So there we go. We handed out a bunch of spots. That's actually a really nice free card. But yeah, if you guys want to see some stuff open, send in an order. If you're new and you've never placed an order before, it's not difficult. Head over to the description of the live stream and you will see how to order cards. Now, for those of you who have showed up and you want to know what's hot, what's breaking right now, we have a new vintage break. I think it's only Joey Maycumber in there so far, so we need 10 more people. But it's a rocket pack. Now, this rocket pack was sourced from a completely different person than the person we got the moldy pack from. So your odds of it being heavy are there, you know. It's a completely different person. It's not like a hot pack came out and the next one's definitely going to be cold. It's not like that at all. And then we've got this poor Machamp. Nobody wants to finish poor Machamp off. He only has 4 spots left. It's Poker Machamp, Poker Machoke, and Poker Machop. So it's a very cool trio of cards. So that's the other cool thing I'd say. Our live customs, the holo shuffles are very popular. People love those holo shuffles. And then other than that, we got a lot of slabs that you might consider purchasing or putting into slab away. We also got a new item in the mail. It's a new item on the menu under coins. A $3.50 pure copper coin. Copper is one of those metals that has a strong industrial use. And so sometimes people actually collect copper to put it away and see if it goes up or down in price. But it's not as popular as silver and gold. But what's fun about these copper coins is they're only $3.50. So you can play around with them and not really think of them as like, oh, I wonder if this is going up or down. You can just play around with them and, you know, throw it away one day if you want. you'd be losing like a whole $3. It's not really anything. Now, let's begin those repos. So, for the slab away, it says it's July and slabs from December 2023 are due. It's now going to say it's August and slabs from January 2024 are due. It's August and slabs from April must be half paid. So those are the new timelines. I list them at the top of the list. I'll show you what that looks like real fast, because there's always people kind of trying to understand how slab away works. And what we'll be doing is we'll be going in. Here we go. So here's our slab away channel in Discord. All these are slabs that people are paying down over time. But right here at the very top, it's August, and slabs from January 2024 are due, because that's a full 6 months. January to July. July's over. That's a full 6 months. And then it's August, slabs from April must be half paid. That's the other rule. You have to half pay it by the 3-month mark. So we got a whole bunch of these to take a look at. I don't know if there'll be many repos. There might not be many at all. Is PSA grading metal cards again or no? Metal cards, yes, they are. Yeah, they are. So we'll start with the A's. We're looking for anything that's from January 2024 or older. So let's see. Elaine Sanko has a Lugia, and it's apparently due. Here's one that's been slabbed away for a full year. Andrew Hyatt. Oh, hold on. All right, let's see. So we'll jump over here. July, August, June to June. Oh, we have an Anthony Hamain. He's working on that, though. All right. We're in the B's, April to April, September to September, May, August, July, November to November. Looking good so far. All right, here's, let's see, late Edwin Delcid, Halo Hollow. Has Edwin been around for a while? I feel like Edwin hasn't been around for a while. Can you preemptively pay an extra 20 on a slab away to extend the pay down time? Yeah, you can do that. You can pay to have it for a full year. That's called extending the slab away to a full year. And I can't decide if the cost to extend it should be $20 or $25. I suppose it could be $20. I feel like, well, here's the thing. I feel like for really expensive slabs, it should probably be more like $25. All right. So let's see. Let me look into Edwin Delcid. Is 53622 a good build? Oh my god, yes. How do you accomplish this build? All right. So, actually, he was here very recently on 6/24. So I guess I'll just leave it alone. I'm going to call it late. Does he know he has this? All right. Then we've got September. Here's another late one. Elijah Martinez, CGC 10 Mew. Elijah Martinez. Let's look that one up and see if he's active. All right. Yeah, he's active too. Elijah Martinez. That is also late. All right. June, July, June. Oh, here's one that is expired. Ever Treminio, January 2024. This one's going to say due. However, he has it mostly paid off. So it started at 825. He's got it down to 150. I'm going to leave that alone because it's so close. We got August, May, July. We're in the J's now. All right, checking the J's. Oh, the J's are good. Not a single listing in the J's that is due or late. Oh, in the K's we've got Karen O'Sullivan. So she's going to get another warning here at double late. Here's a Caleb Ibarra. He's super late on a card. Kyle Kitchen, Mew Southern Island, 10. Kyle Kitchen. Is Kyle Kitchen still with us? Let's check him out. All right. Ooh, where did he come from? Let's try this. Of course it's a Karen. So he was with us back in April. That was the last time he was with us. And then let's take a look at the timing on this. So this is March. He got the Mew. What was his last orders with us? His last order was to send a payment toward the Southern Island Mew. And then he's been gone since then. I'm going to mark that at double 8. I hope he comes back. All right, so far, guys, not a single item to actually repo. There's some items that people are in a position where if they don't make some kind of payment toward it or talk to me, they will at that point get repoed. But yeah, just a couple of those too, by the way, not many. Most people seem to be doing well. All right, let's see. July to July. Oh, that's a Masaki Gengar that is due by Midnight Suazo. It's a really big one. Yeah, I get that one finished. So that's due. All right, now we're in the ends. It says this Osvaldo slab is apparently super due. What's that all about? Something tells me I can't locate it. SV49. If that's not in the box, we've already reclaimed it. Okay, we're in the queues. We're looking good, guys. Oh, there's a Synod Afshards Adigan, August 2024. He's got something new. It says Lugia. Okay. And then we're in the last category. So now we've got August, March. Tristan has a Darkrai that is like 90% paid down. It's due, but I'm not going to claim it. He's paid it down too much. Oh, here's one. We've got a Weston Miller. That one's due. What if he's going to finish paying down that one? I don't have anything to repo, guys. And that's it. We're done. So I just went through all the potential SLAB awaits that could have problems, and there was not even one that we could repo. They're all doing fine. I mean, there's a couple where they're like in their... They need to actually take an action now. But that's it. I didn't have any slabs to repo. Wow. Pretty cool. All right, let me fix this. So nothing new's coming to the table. Sometimes we get like a repo round and it's like all these slabs come back. All right, we're clicking on this. Here's Joseph Albrecht towards my slab away. You got it, Mr. Joseph? All right, slab away. Joseph Albrecht. Does it say 3220? There you go. That's an update for Mr. Joey. Thanks, Joey. I got a pedicure today after 4 months. I feel so relieved. Yeah? Here's Pokemon Gold Scyther. Ooh. Put this on the side like that. We've got Mawile. Rockets Aptos. Rockets Pokeball. And Magneton First Edition Star Card. Cool. Kendo's V-Card won't let him get live customs. What? I hope everyone well. I'm out of here. Take it easy. Thanks, man. Rotate the Mawile. Been here too long. You're out of here, Mawile. Maybe he should go up on eBay. All right, Mawil's out of here. You've seen him too many times. Here's Wildberry Princess. I feel like the Rocket Ball has been shown off a lot too. Toss this down here now. All right, so let's get a couple new ones. How many months do you get to pay off a slab and slab away? You have to have it halfway paid off in 3 months and all the way paid off by 6 months. So you get a half year to pay it down. It's not a huge time period, but that's because it's important to pay it down before the price changes too much on it. Because generally, if the price is shooting upward, they always pay it down. But if it's starting to fall, they abandon it. So I want you to finish it relatively fast so that you get to deal with whether the slab goes up or down. That's your business, you know what I mean? All right, so here goes. Cardos Beedrill. All right, Beedrill. Buzz buzz. He's going to be 42 buckaroos. All right. Nice. Here's Omastar. Ooh. After 6 months, the APR goes up 350%. That a new Star Slab, Final Fantasy Slab done? No, there's always 2 slabs, Star Slabs on the table. Let me explain. One of them is always a break. So this one's a break. And this one's a little bit different. What happens, as you open Holo Shuffles and Live Customs, some of them will say like -$5. What's referring to this card, we dropped the price. So this card should be $325, but it's already down to $305. So that's affected by Live Customs and Holo Shuffles. Now this is an actual break. It's a nice break, and it's only got 7 spots left. So that's Cloud, and one day he'll actually be done. Time to send a manly order. Ah, yes, manly orders. Oops, I didn't mean to click on that. Okay. Go back in here. And let's grab this. And look at Bulbastar. All right. Wow, that's a cheap holo. Omastar is just $50. So he is not a good card. There's like commons more expensive than Omastar. Okay, let's try this. What do we have here? Ooh. Lovely. All right. This is going to say Parasect. All right, all right. $42, Parasect. Okay. Let's see. We're clicking on this. Kendo says 10 Azure Lane Japanese. You got it. 10 Azure Lane Japanese. Let's get it, man. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 of these. What are the stats and stuff on the backside? Oh, I guess I can't read Japanese, but I think it's referring to like the video game, basically. Look, it says evolves at level 40. Got to be referring to the video game. It's supposed to be like a Pokédex, I'm pretty sure. This is supposed to be like a Pokédex. All right, so we got 5 here. What else we got? That's going to be 6. And let's grab this now. Kendo's a shrimp. I'll hear, bro. Ham. What? That's pretty neat. Old school style. Oh, it's really neat. The artist is the same for every card. It's the guy who drew all of the Pokemon. Ken Sugimori. That's why it looks so odd. Because it's in the style of the old anime, basically. Okay, that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, lovely. You lay the card onto the flat surface of the arcade machine, and it scans it. Okay, you guys ready? Let's start snooping. Snipping this. All right. Snipping this. Let's get to ripping. Kendo Pelor. Yo! Very nice. Here's some hollows. Here's another hollow and another hollow. Here's another hollow. How about another full art? So we're trying to pull a Siggy out of these. Oh, you got Samurai Girl. She got to chop your legs off. So that's 2. It's not bad. For 10 packs, that's not bad. 2 full arts. What else? The only problem is you didn't get the big sexy waifus. How about this? Azure. Oh, you did get 3. Very nice, man. All right. So those 2 last box were loaded with 2 more full arts. Well, you need 3 years to get the TCC ball. You got 4. Oh my God, you did really well. That basically what you just did there, Kendo, is you cleared 2 other boxes, and I guess each of those boxes must have had 1 or 2 hits in them. Very nice. That was a lucky round for you, man. Those were hot boxes to be clearing. All right. All right. And sleeving this. Kendo Pelor. Ooh. Mr. Kendo with the K. Where's your bag at? You're going to have one right here. Whoa, that's a fat bag. Did you have another bag? Yes, you've got another bag right here. Banger after banger. Nar says 6. Give the kid cards to 6. Here we are. All right, pop that in there. Ken will be hot boxing. Giving the 6 kitties. There we go. 6 loves children. There we go. All right, here's a Jigglypuff, Ace of Clubs. Devolution Spray for $3. Mega Gengar. I found out on the daytime stream. There's Paris. And here is the movie edition checklist. Very cool. Here's Michael Moore's 6 Paldean Evolves. We got 1, 2, 3. 6 only once Gordy cards, not Chi-Chi's. 3 of these and 3 more. 1, 2, 3. All right. Ready? Snipping this. Snipping this. And snipping this as well. Lovely. Sent a picture underscore DM of Cardos back translated. Oh, cool. How many spots left on that Masaki Gengar? A lot. He's got a long way to go, but each spot that gets purchased gets us a step closer. But he will take a while. Okay, here's Squawkabilly. Ooh. Okay, here's Tadbulb Luxray. Tarantula. And Boss's Orders Lycanroc. Oh, yeah. Here's Glamora. How much was that Omastar? The holographic Omastar was just 50. I guess he's a cheap card. All right, there we go. Michael Moore. Thanks, Michael Moore. Let's see. Where am I going to find your bag? He didn't say new bag, right? Okay, so we're looking for the Michael Moore bag. Mike G bag. Miguel. Are you sending out Christmas cards to all of us this year? That's right. Mister, you're way too famous for that basic pair of scissors. Get your game up. All right, I'll go buy like a gilded golden scissors. Ah, man, I pushed this box further away from me. Whew. I really had to reach for that one. All right. I'll move this over here. So, Michael Moore. Lovely. All right. Put this up here. I gotta stop saying here. Whew. Thank you, Mr. Michael. Who's next? Next up, we've got an order from Kendo Palour. 8 more Azure Lane. If there are kid cards, give them to 6 for bullying me. You got it, man. So 8 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Azure Lane, still popular after all this time. Okay, let's start snipping. Snip. Snipping this. And snipping this. All right, Kendo. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Here's another hollow. And yet another hollow. Here's a hollow as well. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Come on, full arts. That's not a full art. Come on, full arts. That's not a full art either. And finally, oh, you might have sent in for another round. That's a sweep. Where's the sneep? Yeah, we gotta get the sneeps going. Whew. All right, I'm sorry. It's a rough round there, Kendo. Kendo Palour. I feel like you're almost ready for a fresh bag, actually. No kid cards? No kid cards. They're all 18 years or older. Snipe time. Let's get to sniping, says William. You guys are the worst, man. All right. Put this over here. Into the bag. And get the name on the bag. Kendo Palour. All right. Snipers ready. Snipers staring down their barrels. Okay. We're going to take these off the table. Some more slabs coming down off the table. Here's Cubone for 15 bucks. Weeping Bell 8 for 20 bucks. The Raichu Large. Here's Dark Pupitar. And here is Sanji, the Battle of Alabasta. All right. What do we got now? We have an order from Alex Silva. Can I have 5 of the Japanese Raging Surf? Yes, sir, Raging Surf. Let's see, where's a Raging Surf? I think I need a new box of Raging Surf, actually. So give me a moment. I'm going to go get a new box. I'll be right back. Here I am. Oof. Raging Surf. That All Right You Art brings back memories. There we go. 5 of these. 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Rarities. Rarity 1. The Rarity Collection 1. Okay. Okay, 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Rarities. Along with $8 worth of random Japanese packs. Oh, okay, random Japanese packs, huh? Well, let's take one of these. One of these. And one of these. And one of these. There you go. Alex Silva. I just picked 4 of these packs. I think they're $2 each. Alright. Good luck. Let's rotate this. That's Legendary Collection Moltres. Okay, okay. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! Rarity. Snipping this. And we're going to snip these as well. Snip. Alright, snipping it up. And snipping this. Snip. Alright, they're all snipped. Alex Silva. Here's Toxicroak. Look at that Toxicroak. That's a cold one. Here is the Hands guy. Electric Hands. And the Snail. Look at that Snail. Very nice. All right. And then also we're going to have a cold one. Here's a cold one. And Groudon. Look at that Groudon. Okay, Groudon. There's a little non-hollow Gengar. He's nice. That's cold. Oops. You've got the Pot of Desires. He got that Kamala Harris grin, huh? Somebody called her a pot of greed smile or something like that. I thought that was really funny. Here's Nibiru, the Primal Being. Ooh. Thank you, Mr. Alex Silva. Okay, that order is complete. I know you don't really do Topps baseball, but they're now introducing common, and rare to the baseball cards. Really? That's interesting. So now they're going to be more like Pokemon. Fascinating. How do you guys feel about that? Okay. Alex with an AL. Let's grab this. Alex Silva. All right. Looks like a good move. Who's got a good move? Is it this Raikou 10 of Spades? He looks pretty nice. Jigglypuff. Shining Mewtwo. Lieutenant Surge's Voltorb. And Slowpoke 7 of Hearts. Lovely. Let's go get this playing again. Damien Holdings, live custom, and a Pokemon Go Japanese. Cool, man. So here's your live custom for Damien Holdings. It's cold. That is a cold live custom. Okay. And where's this? Here it is. All right, Pokemon Go. I mean, they kind of already do that with different color parallels. What's up, Jen? Snipping this, snipping this. Let's see what he pulls. Oh, you got a nice little guy trainer. All right. Wow, you're unlucky tonight, Damien. You've pulled 2 rainbow guy trainers. Damn. All right. Damien Holdings. Wait. No. It was Demont. He pulled the other one. I'm sorry. It's just that we've pulled 2 guys trainers tonight. Your name sounded a bit like his. All right. Jose Dominguez, he says 5 Paldea evolved. He says, nah, that was a first. Yeah, you're correct. The other guy also pulled one. All right, the hot ones must be around the corner. Okay, we got 5 of these. Ready. Snipping this. All right, all right. Snipping this. And snipping this. All right. Guy trainers are so bad. They're one of the worst cards. What's hot tonight? What's hot tonight? Well, people are just kind of opening sets. I guess Azure Lane is moving. Yeah, Azure Lane is getting open a bit. Yeah, I'd say Cosmic and the Team Rocket Break, they haven't moved too much yet. We are. It's kind of a slow Tuesday, I'd say. We've sold a couple slabs. We received a couple slab away payments. There we go. Oh, man, Jose Dominguez, it's a cold round. That sucks, man. All right, Jose Dominguez. What's your best price on the Shining Mewtwo? The one you see in front of you, that is the best price. All right, let's go grab this up here. All right. And we'll pop this in here. Ta-da! All right. KFC 50% off bucket Wednesday special. He says 5K. No, 5,600. If I wanted to do negotiating, I would have priced it above 5.6K so that I could come down to 5.6K. But we just don't do the negotiating. We just skip down to the lowest price that I'm willing to sell it for right away. All right, what we got? Here's Michael Moore. 6 more Paldea involved. We are. It's a nice card. Definitely something to think about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. Put the Jigglypuff in the bag. Ooh. Okay, Michael Moore. Good luck, man. Guy trainers are so bad. Are any of the guy trainers valuable? Any modern guy trainers? Tampa in the house, mister. What's up, man? Okay, we're snipping this. Michael Moore. All right, Knockley. Look at that, Knockley. Ooh. Sleeve that. Very nice. Here's. Oh, man, you're getting two in a row. Quaxley. Darn, if only it had been the Magikarp. Okay, Quaxley, Knockley. Okay, some hollows. All right, here's Kawakaval. Curious, how much do you think you have in Pokemon cards? I don't know. I got a decent chunk of Pokemon cards. I'm a card shop. It's like asking any card shop how much is all their inventory. It's like, well, you know, there's a decent chunk of money in all the inventory. There's Weavile. Ooh, sweet. We are stocked on an inventory. Okay. Mr. Michael Moore, no Magikarp in that round, unfortunately, but it was a nice round. You got the evil TCC ball. That's the background colors. It means that he hasn't unlocked the final ball. Kendo Pelor, 4 more, Azure Lane. You got it, Mr. Kendo. Nice speed on that, man. Wow. You got on that fast. William P. says you should have a website with your inventory. You probably mean like the slabs, right? Well, we are posting them more frequently to Discord now. So Discord's kind of acting like a website for us. But yeah, we've thought about working on a website. Okay. I see what you're saying, though. What's your favorite card? The prettiest one. Okay, you ready? Kendo. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. And here is a holo. Kendo. Thank you so much. But those were cold? Does that mean that means your first round must have been a really weird round where you actually sniped all the full arts out of the new box after having pulled only a few packs out of that box? That's what that has to mean. Wow. That's why you pulled so many. You'd actually cleared all the hits out of that box. That was unusual. Because all the hits would have had to been pushed onto one side of that box. All right, here's Yellen Cardos Omastar. You got it, Mr. Yellen to Jampins. Oh, yeah. Omastar time. There you go. What's my most valuable card? This one. Omastar. Yay! His valuable card is Pokemon Go Bidoof. All right. So, this lovely Torchic. We've got Ekans. We've got Golduck. Look at that Golduck. Fearow. And Tentacruel. So those are all interesting, but why don't we price up a few new ones? Okay. So here is the Magneton Cardos. Okay, Magneton Cardos. We need the PSA 9 of it. I don't know why it's not sorting. Oh, there are no 9s. Is that right? All right. Well, so I just get to make up a price. If there's no 9s, I'm going to go with 80. Price of 80. I really like the Entitled. What? Okay. Here's Krabby. Krabby's pretty fun. He's choking out that Ditto. Let's see. Doop. Oh. Aovix using Google Translate. Yeah, it looks like it's definitely a clip from like the Pokédex. That's what's on the back of the Cardos cards. It's pretty neat. So what was I doing? I was pricing up this Krabby. Krabby 9, very expensive. You will not be able to afford this a very expensive Krabby. He is $32. Oh yeah. Life is peachy. You like peaches? Okay. So we're all out of the Cardos cards now. I've priced all of them. I had a little stack of them, and they're all priced up. All right. Who's next? We have an order from Marvin Ho. One more signed Hitties, Japanese Azure Lane, a booster. Okay, so how many did you order? Like a whole box? I think you ordered a whole box. Yep, he ordered a whole box. Here goes Marvin Ho. Good luck, man. Mr. Marvin. I gotta change the music. Okay. One whole box of Azure Lane. That's exciting. The box with the big gold signature in it. The rainbow signature. Ooh, that'd be cool too. All right. Let's start snipping. Snipping this. And snipping this. Snip. And snipping this. And snipping this. Very good. Let's see what we got. Mr. Marvin. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Here's a hollow. All right, and here's a hollow. Am I in the new rocket? No, you are not. We just have one person in the new rocket, Joey Maycumber. So there's 1 out of 11 people in there. All right, Marvin, now you've got this hollow card. And we've got this hollow card. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Very nice. Click on this. The music comes to an end and it starts playing like, oh, what is this? Oh my God, it is a fat signature. Wow. Wow, dude, congratulations. So glad you guys took the time to open this. That is very lucky. I'm sure we got more beautiful signatures like that to pull because I ran into 2 full cases of this stuff. And there's generally more than 1 signature per case. I think it's like 3 per case. So I found out not only did I have 1 case of this, but I had 2 cases of the golden signature Azure Lane series left. And you guys are welcome to keep digging through it, but that is going to be one of the signatures. That is a sexy card. He says, oh, I'll take it. I'm sure you will. Oh my God, what a good box this was. Very lucky, Mr. Marvin. Very lucky. There's a lot of luck if you're opening lots of packs, man. Lots of stuff to open. Here we are. Of course, we need some more luck on those PRB ones. We got to pull some clips out of those PRB ones, man. I feel like people are giving up on it. They're like, whew. Here's a hollow here. And... Hey, mister, am I in the new rocket? Sorry, I can't remember. No, you are not. You are not in the new rocket. I think I already read that one. You're not in the new rocket. All right. Wow, what a lucky box. You got some other guys going, you son of a bitch. Can't be opening up the good ones. He's stealing. All right. Whew. Look at that. Wow. This card is really nice and should be graded. That is the card to grade. Now, Marvin should have a bag over here. What's up, Cody Hodges? How's it going, Cody? All right. Those milk bubbles. Wow. Alex Silva, 5 Temporal Forces, 2 Paldean Fates. All right, 2 Paldean Fates and 5 Temporal Forces. Let's see. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So this is for Alex Silva. Good luck, Alex Silva. We ran out of Twilight Masquerade, so I suppose we're opening up some other modern cards. Some other English Pokemons. I would eat Torchic, not gonna lie. He's a spicy chicken nugget. All right. And snipping this as well. Very good. What do we got? Here's Barboach. A rare candy Great Tusk. Oh. Lovely. Metatype. Roly-Coly. Ekans. And... oh, you pull a Litten. That's nice. And finally... one for Alligator. Ta-da! Probably looking like Alex when he first discovered his wiener. Oh my God. What are you talking about? Alex Silva. Thank you, Alex. Did you have a bag? I can't remember your bag. Yes. Yes, you did. Thank you. You have a fat bag now. Alex Silva, how many years have you been with us? You've been here a while, right? I feel like you've been here a long time, Alex. Rotate these cards. We've got a Tentacruel Pristine for 310. Ultimate minus Energy Powerball, PSA 10 for only 20 bucks. Bulbasaur 10 for $115. Master Ball Nidoking for $25. And Duskmane Necrozma. All right. Jennifer Yap says 100 into my slab away. You got it, Jen. Slab away. Where's Jennifer Yap? This guy goes down to 570. Almost 2. Damn, that's a long time, man. 2 long years. Damien Holdings says 1 live custom. Damien Holdings, you got it. 1 live customs. Boop, 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 boop. It's cold. That's a cold live customs. Sorry, Damien. No luck there. Been waiting here for like 4 years. Free content. Been following for 3 years. Been a member for 2. Oh, okay. So you've been around for a little longer than 2 years. Been watching for like 4 years. Man, that's a long time. It's cool, man. Here's Jennifer Yap. 2 rocket spots. Oh, you got it, Jen. All right, 2 rocket spots. 2 rocket spots. Miss Jen. Okay, we got 1. And we got 2. All right. We got these 3 right here. Ho-ho. I used to have the biggest Diglett roll way back when. That's how long I've been around. The biggest Diglett roll. Yeah, and then we slowly got rid of that. I think it was because for a while, having a Diglett card meant you had like a $100 card. And then it like significantly crashed in price. And it just seemed kind of silly, the whole thing, didn't it? So I said, we don't need that. It's a little unprofessional. Here's Coughing Wheezing. It's still funny to reminisce about, though. Smoker. He been smoking too much. All right. Cool, man. It's only 2:35 a.m. and we are out of orders. A little bit of a slow night. Tuesdays are generally slow. I'm tempted to take Tuesdays off, man. But, okay. So let's work on some more cards, in fact. We've got this Joker Pikachu here. He's a PSA 8. Let's make him 20 bucks. Okay. If you are new and you place your first order tonight, I will give you this Misty's Tentacool. It's got to be a minimum order of 20 bucks, but you'll get just a nice, simple graded card. So that's a little bonus if you place your first order tonight. What we got over here? We got some weird stuff, huh? Like, what's this? Some kind of Neo Discovery scissor, huh? Huh, that got a 7. Wow. I mean, it's way more beat up than some of the other cards that just got a 7. It's really fascinating. Definitely feels like PSA has changed their definition of a 7. But we'll make him... Well, he's a nice rare. We'll make him 20 bucks. I don't know. He's a non-holo, okay? Keep an eye on that. So we have been getting some new cards up here. Been here since TCC was walking through boxes in his apartment. That's a long time, man. Did you go by a different name back then? So, let's go ahead and move this aside. And take this Torchic off and the Shining Mewtwo and the Legendary Collection Moltres. What else we got? We got this Blaziken. Oops. Alright, what we got? So a couple more of these beautiful holo. So these Cardos cards are fresh. We just added them to the table. They're PSA 9, 75, 80, and 120. Those are kind of cool, right? And we could take these down. I want to buy, but it's too late to transfer money around. Yo, look at these 3 guys, or 4 guys. So we'll be pulling these guys down and maybe putting something new up there. All right, but first of all, we got an order from James Gower. See, I recognize James Gower. I don't recognize James and Elena. Yeah, James Gower. That's an old one. Beatrice Moniz. Can I please get that Joker Pikachu? You sure can. Where's my Poker Pikachu? Here he is. All right, enjoy him. There we go. It was a condo. Yeah, it was a condo. Way back in the day. Kendo Pelor says he'll take a box of PRB1. All right, maybe we'll have more luck tonight. Let's see what happens with this PRB1. Oops. All right, snipping it up. I'll take that Joker Pikachu. Oh, it's gone already. That was fast. He must have been underpriced or something. Are you ready? Sometimes we do that. All right, all right. Snipping this. Okay. Let's see. Snipping this as well. Snip. All right, we got our snips in. Throw this away. Kendo Pelor. All right, we got some hollows. Here's, the dragon. Rawr. Some hollows here. Some hollows here. Oh, there's your full art card. Okay. Looking for that God pack so I can go, oh my God. What if I didn't react? What if I was just like, meh? Think the audience would get mad? Oh, this is stupid. I hate this. Oh, yeah. Look at this guy. He's doing a flip, but he's shooting at the same time because he's so hardcore. Okay, you can't stop him. He's a perfect shot, too. All right, that's the box. All 4 of the etched cards have come out. New Waifu Nami. Nami OP1. PRB1. Manga, where is she? I'll take that Joker Pikachu. Too slow, maybe next time. I know. I probably underpriced him, Jen. What do you think? You think I underpriced him? Kendo Pelor. Thank you, Kendo. Tonight's stream brought to you by Kendo Pelor. He's really kept it running, guys. Thanks, Kendo. A lot of you guys have been sending in orders, but he sent a couple extra. Sometimes there's 1 or 2 people who really make the stream busy for the night. Very nice. Oh, yeah. PRB1. All right. And just like that, we are waiting on our next order. We have an open queue and no line. Here's Rocky Returns Larvitar Black Deck Kit. First edition, $60. He's a really lovely card. Golbat 9. $58. He's a holographic. Wow, that's weird. That bubble is by his wing. It makes it really shiny. Ah, man, that's such a nostalgic set. It's like, I can even remember the smell of it. It's so wild. Okay. And here's Special Delivery Bidoof. The elusive Nami Nami. And Blue Cubone. Pretty neat. Cubone's pretty desirable. What else we got? We got a couple more cards coming up. So here is a Roselia 9 from Dragons Exalted. That's a reverse hollow 9. Roselia 2012, only $18. Pretty cheap. Probably because it's Roselia. Nobody gets really crazy about Roselia. But here is a Teamwork card. Last price 2 months ago. That's Rainbow Teamwork. Okay. I get to choose a new price for this. Of my taste, of my liking. We're going to make it $100. That's going to say 8.24. All right. Pretty hard to get these to grade 10 at all. Pikachu's looking pretty tough there. He's doing tug of war. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yes, James Gower. So how you guys doing tonight? It's 2:42 a.m. in the morning. This is our late night stream. And we have an order from Kendo Pelor, keeping the stream running. Damn, Kendo. Kendo says, all right, give me another one of those. Hit me. You got it, Mr. Oh, ow. Kendo Pelor. All right. Oh. Closing this. And start snipping this. All right, here goes. Snip. And we'll snip this as well. Snip. All right, and we'll start snipping this. Oreo bars are so yummy. And we'll start snipping this. All right. What do we got? We got some hollows and some more hollows. Okay. So far, so good. No mangas. We don't even want a manga. We're trying to use reverse psychology on the RNG gods. Oh, here's the full art. Ooh. Energy. Anything close to breaking? Well, the rocket pack break is moving a little bit. 3 spots deep. We need 8 more spots to be filled. If there's something you have a passion for, just jump in there, man. Don't wait for somebody else to fill it. If everyone did that, if everyone waited for somebody else to fill a break, it would never go off, right? That's the logical effect of everyone waiting for it to be close, is it would never be close. The Machamp Poker Break is the closest one, though. It's a $40 break, and it's only got 4 spots left. Oh, yeah, look at that. Meaning he could be done in a single night, easily. Some hollows. And some more. Oh, look at that one. That one has a bent corner up there. I didn't do that. That's just how it is. The workers did that. The people who produced it. All right, Mr. Kendo Pelor. Wait, that's only 3. Oh, this happens all the time, man. I swear to God. It's going to... Oh, it's this right here. Wow. Wow, dude. It's so hard to see that this is not a hollow. All right, perfect. How do I buy in? Well, you'll want to check the description of the live stream. We don't use a website or anything like that. You just send money straight to my PayPal or to my ZELLE or to my CASHAPP account. And then I get an email. And when you send that money, you state what it is that you're buying. So I get an email for that, and I just read the email. Pretty simple. You can see the prices for everything in the same description. Okay, Mr. Kendo Pelor. Thank you so much, man. We got a Wigglytuff yellow. One of Quip's drawings. Quip's Vaporeon. Aw. I think it would have been better if it said... Oops. If it said Vaporeon and Mantine. This is that poker break. Here we have 3 slabs. Machop 10. Machoke. And Machamp. These are artworks from the game Pokemon Stadium. And they're sequentially graded. How nice is that? Okay. All right. Confused. You're confused? Feel free to ask any questions. Jennifer Yap says she'll try a box of the One Piece. Good luck, Miss Jen. Jen says I'll give it a shot too. Boop. I just got my electricity back. Fun. Nice, dude. Yeah, when the electricity goes down, it sucks. All right, what we got here? Start sneaking these. All right. And so if I want to close the closest break, what do I do? Well, if you'd like to buy into a break, you would send, let's say you wanted to work on this Machamp break. The Machamp break is a $40 break. There's 8 spots in the break. Only one person will pull the chase card, which is Machop, Machoke, and Machamp. So only one person pulls the hit. Everyone else will just pull a holographic Pokemon card from a custom booster pack. So that's how this works, this particular break. So you would send $40 and say, I wanted the Machamp break. Now, let's say you didn't want to do that. Let's say you wanted to do maybe this break back here. This is the Charizard. This is the Team Rocket booster pack break. There's 11 spots. Everybody gets 1 card. So your odds are 11 out of 11. For each card you buy, you're going to get 1 card out of this break. What you're hoping for, you're hoping that you pull the rare card or that the pack is a rare hollow and that you pull it. And before we open this break, we shuffle everyone's name. Somebody gets the rare hollow or the rare non-hollow if that's what the booster pack contains. So that's how those breaks work, and they've been pretty popular. We've been hosting those for years now. We've been running this channel for 5 years. We are. So I'm glad to, it's nice to meet you. Now that you know I exist, you need to remember me. Oh, wait, toss this over here. Miss Jen. All right. Oh. Here's a full art. Boop. Makes sense. Here's a hollow. Never mind, too confusing. No! It's too confusing, huh? All right, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe if you watch for a little while, it'll make more sense. What's the confusing part? Are you confused how a break works, or are you confused how to pay? Here's, oh, a full art. Oh. Okay. All right, and here are some hollows. And here is some hollows. And some more hollow. Ooh, look at this guy. He's got a sword. He's got double machetes. And finally, what we missed? We missed one of the black cards. Oh my God, it's back here. It's this one. Wow. So easy to miss those. Can there be a big hit in the Poke Bros? Somewhat, yeah. There's like packs that are cold and packs that are hot. There we go. I noticed the Poke Bros can use some work, but it's like they're complicated to actually build. Missed the Dawn Hollow. We got that Dawn Hollow. Oh, mister, forgot to ping Discord. Did I actually? I actually forgot to ping Discord. Miss Jennifer Yap. All right, Jen. Whew. Very nice. So you got your new bag with your copper coin in there. How cool is that? All right. Watching helped me with my doo-doo. What? All right. Cool, man. Doo-doo. Here's an order from Jennifer Yap. 1 pack of each Pokemon Top Series 1 and Top Series 2. Oh, Jen going deep tonight. Holy cow, man. Thanks, Jen. All right. Here's a Ditto Delta Species. Here's a Magneton. Here is a Rocket Zapdos. And a Poliwrath. And a Dark Pupitar. Ooh. Now, let's go grab one of these. Should I just ping even though it's kind of late? Well, it's pretty late. It's 2:50 in the morning. I'd say it's too late. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. Everyone who should be here is here. Look at that. Beautiful. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. We always have some fun, and sometimes we pull some really special cards. And some nights are more like a regular night. But we always hang out and say hi, and it's a very consistent ritual. Oh, wow. That came off so clean. Wow, how is that not a better card, though? You got Graveler. It's so unfair, Jen. That should have been Charizard. Jen, if that had been Charizard, that would have been so good. Graveler. Damn, dude. All right, what else? Fearow, Rattata, Ivysaur. Those were sticking a little more than the hollow was. Don't forget to like. Hi, I'm Pokenasty. What's up, Pokenasty? Used to buy from your channel. Now I own my own home. Sadly, have no money for TCG anymore. It's mind-blowing how your inventory selection has grown. Yeah, I got plenty of cards, that's for sure, and we've experimented with lots and lots of different things. Pokenasty, that's so cool. It's nice to see from you again. Yeah, you're welcome to just stop by anytime you want to have a little excitement and just see us open some cards. Here's the thing, Pokenasty. You got financial responsibilities and bills, and one day you might be making more money and you might want to collect again and you might want to come hang out and have fun. But keep an eye on some of our bigger things, like our Jungle Box break is going to come up eventually, and sometimes we have a PSA return. You might want to watch one of the PSA return live streams are always very fun, very popular. Yeah, and we talk about all kinds of things, anything you want to talk about, really. So if you're ever just looking for some nerdy people to hang out with, I think this group's a good group of nerdy people. All right, here's Slowbro. Oh, yeah. Slowbro's nice. Here's Shelder. Oh, you got a checklist. So we graded one of those 10, and it was worth like 160 according to the price tag on it. Now, you ready? So this will be a little sticky. We already know it was going to be sticky. That's not too bad. But you see how there's kind of like some strands on the edge? So all the hollows have had this same problem. It seems to be some kind of printing error that some of the packs have, or some of the boxes have trouble with. Pokey Nasty. Packology's here. You could sell your slabs for $5. Just kidding. Well, yeah, I mean, if I needed to liquidate in like 2 seconds, you could sell. Yeah, I mean, all of them would sell. They'd all sell. At $5, it'd be a bloodbath. Here we are. All right. And I'd make a little bit of money, but I'd be pretty poor. I mean, I all the money I made over the years is wrapped up in this inventory. Yeah, look at that. Oh, lovely. Very nice. It's done well for me. Treated me very good. Battle aboard the Saint Anne. All right. Cool, Jen. I think that's radical. All right. Miss Jen. Wow. She opened 2 vintage packs. That is so neat. Wait, what's this new ball members have? The TCC ball that has no red on it, it's actually kind of like a lower level tier. The highest tier is to have the black red ball. The lower level tier is to have black gray. We are Wigglytuff. Thanks. Yeah, thank you, Jen. You got a good pack from the Series 1. It's just too bad that it was Graveler. But yeah, it wasn't sticky at all. It was a really nice looking pack. Here's a Pidgeot and a Starmie. Imagine a first edition Zard for $5. Oh my god, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? That'd be really crazy. Will do, mister. Thanks for the invite. I do see you brought back the PSA slab submission. My favorite. Good to see you still doing your thing. Definitely working put. Working put, or do you mean working out? Yeah, oh man. I've ran this channel for 5 full years in November, and you know, there's this part of me that does feel kind of worn out, you know, like stretched too far. Just been doing it a real long time with no breaks, no vacations, no off days. I don't take Saturday and Sunday off, and I've been doing that for so long. It's pretty wild. I've kept up the energy, you know, I've kept up the stamina to do that, and I got to take Karis on a vacation. I feel like she's owed a vacation. She also worked very hard all these years, and yep, we're a couple with no kids. We need to have a kid, and even that just seems like an uphill battle, because it's like we had all this time where we were young, where we just traded our youth for money, and now we're older and we're tired. We're, you know, she's approaching 30, I'm 35, and now it's time to have kids, and that just seems like, all right, work on top of our already existing work. It's it's exhausting. It really kind of makes me feel like I feel like people talk about the American dream kind of being out of the reach for people, and I definitely feel that, because if we're working this hard and we just feel like we've made it into the middle class, maybe in the upper middle class, because we can afford a home, we can afford to pay off our student debts, we got some money left over for investing so that we can properly retire when we're older, and we're both working. And yeah, it's just incredible. Really makes me think that the average person, basically, you need to get all the way up to $100,000 a year to get into that middle class. And that's not even true in places like California. If you're living in California, it's even more expensive. But yeah, it's troubling, man. Troubling. Anyways, that's a soapbox rant. I had a Japanese vendor send me a Charizard in an 811 envelope. It got ruined. Oh, man. When the Japanese vendor wants to save $5 on shipping. Why don't I just take this super fancy card and ship it, I don't know, in a sticky envelope. So stupid, man. All right, what we got next? It is Tuesday, and we've had a daytime stream and a nighttime stream, and things are going smoothly. Damien Holding says, last one for the night, 5 shiny treasure and 8 hollow shuffles. The hollow shuffles have been so popular. All right, you ready? I appreciate the streams. I appreciate you being here too, man. 1, 2, 3, ta-da! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. So you got 8 of those. What's that look like? 2 live, very nice. Lugia and Snorlax. You hit the jackpot, so you did very well. We got to put this back in. That's 9 cards there, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for $45, right? Because that's going to go in here like this. Okay, perfect. And you're going to get 2 live customs. Are you ready? These could be hot. We got 1, 2. Oh my God, dude. What a snipe tonight, guys. Damien holding with an incredible snipe. He just barely managed to snatch whatever it was in the live customs. This is going to upset those guys who are digging around for this. $100 to the oldest slab break. Oh, that's funny. You got one of those. All right. So let me show you how that's going to work out. So we need 5 of these. This actually gets restocked. So this gets restocked. It's a rotating pull that what it does is it makes sure that all the breaks eventually end. Even slow breaks eventually end. That was such a snipe, dude. It's got a $100 value. And so what we have to do, we're going to have to give you 2 spots into the slab break, the booster slab break. Here it is. This guy right here. So you're going to take 2 spots in here, and then you're going to take a spot in the Final Fantasy, because that's the only $20 break right now. Okay, you ready? Damien Holdings. Any girls available? Any girl cards? Is that what you mean? We sell a lot of girl cards. Very popular, actually. Guys love girl cards. Okay. Who wants to be my roommate in chat? It's so hard to make it on our own these days. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it's tough. It is unbelievable. You really got to develop a super useful skill for the market, and then you just got to grind. I think it's always been tough. You know, it's not like buying a home has ever been super easy for any generation like they make it out to be, but I think it's extra tough now. I really do. I think that it's so out of sync now. The inflation is so high. It's higher than it's ever been. Okay, you have your 2 spots in there, but you also need a spot in the Final Fantasy. Wrong slab. What? This one? Thought it was to be... Oh, yeah, so Booster Slab gets 2, and the Cloud will get 1. No problem. Thanks, Tammy. You almost had it. Yeah, he gets 1 in the Cloud and 2 in the Booster Slab, and that comes out to a $100 value. All right, let's see. It's pretty late at night. Pretty easy to miss this stuff. That's why I miss it so much. That's why I gotta have you guys watching my back, okay? If I make a mistake, keep an eye on me. I'm stupid enough to do something like that. There we go. So that ticks up to 9, which means there's 6 spots remaining in the Cloud Break. And Damien, you could pull both things. Now, you also get a Yugi and a Snorlax. Let's go find out what that was. Wow, your turn's taking a long time because this was a hot round. Is this it? Oh, okay. It's a little one. It's actually pretty cool. So this is a reverse hollow Lugia from the 25th anniversary. And Snorlax. That was back when we went through all of the shipping boxes and found abandoned slabs. I had all these abandoned slabs to sell. All right, and then the Snorlax. Ah, the Snorlax is valuable. You did good, man. Here it is, Snorlax. Wow. Lugia Snorlax and $100 worth of break spots for him. He did so good here. Yep. So check this guy out. It says 768 for the cert. That's how old this was. So we probably encapsulated this in the year 2021. Oh, it was a pre-order card too. Wow, that was a really long time ago. This is some of the earliest encapsulations we ever did, Damien. I did those myself, all of them. Okay, Damien Holdings. All right. Okay. Ooh. All right. Hall Supervisor Tammy. She's just keeping the peace. Know what I'm saying? Whew. 2 years, 11 months, and 20 days member, and now I have to wait to get my ball back. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, people said, hey, we want a new Pokeball, right? A lot of people kept saying that. Well, what that means is that basically to get the final ball, you have to have been around for a long time. And the final ball is the TCC ball. Here's Mega Gengar. Here's Beedrill. And here's a nice PSA 9 Gengar. He's really nice. Now, we're not done. Damien wants 5 shiny treasures. Okay, if you'll give me a moment, I got to get a new box of the shiny treasures. All right. Shiny treasures. I got killed on the shiny treasures. When shiny treasures was coming out, I so overpaid for them. I overpaid like crazy for shining treasures. So anytime I sell shining treasures, it's just a loss. Here goes. All right. Sometimes that happens, though. It's not the first time. Sometimes I get a product at a really good low price, and then it ends up being super popular. And then it's like, whoa. All right. But this was not one of those. All right. So 5 of these. Are you ready? Like ponies. Yeah, the My Little Ponies ended up being a huge win. My Little Pony. They're not selling, though. Nobody opens them, but according to the internet, they're selling for a lot of money. So I could liquidate on eBay, I suppose. I'm actually going to grade up some pony slabs. How funny will that be? Okay, Damien. Toss this over here. Ooh, there's Gardevoir. Ooh, look at that. Lovely Gardevoir. I used to definitely waste money more every night, so I'm not tripping about it. Law. You still sell ponies? I do. It's on the secret menu. Here's Quackavall, because everything can't fit on the main menu, unfortunately. Same with the sports. The sports are on the secret menu. A lot of the older Pokemon sets are on the secret menu. But yeah, it takes a long time to go through our entire menu. There you go. And, oh, what'd you get? You got the Olive. You did it. It's Smoliv. I thought Smoliv's design was so good back when they announced Scarlet Violet. I'm like, Smoliv's adorable. I'm a big fan of olives, by the way. I eat a lot of olives. But so I saw a Smoliv, and I thought he was such a cute design. I was so disappointed. He evolves into such a, like, I guess, less attractive Pokemon. Like, Ghastly evolves into Gengar. Gengar's, like, super cool. You're like, I want to own a Gengar. But Smoliv evolves into, like, this miniature olive tree. Oh! What a nice Mew. That's why this set's so fun to open. But Smoliv evolves into, like, this miniature olive tree, and it just doesn't look that good. It's like, now you've got the tree Pokemon. All right. Very nice. Damien. Oh, my God, says DB. Pretty freaking good round, huh, Damien? That was a good round for you from beginning to the end. Glad to see it, man. All right. Only GMO and certain strains get that high. What are you talking about? You guys talking about weed? Damien. Where did we put your bag? Didn't we just have your bag like 2 seconds ago? Oh, right here. Okay, I gotcha. Ta-da! All right. Very nice. All right, all right. Who's next? Jennifer, yep. 5 XY evolutions. Jen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Miss Jen taking out a loan for 5 evolution packs. Going deep. All right, Jen. What are you hoping to pull out of here? The bestie? The bestie card? Let's see what we got. If you pull the right card, I'll sing your favorite Beatles song for you. All right, we got Win. Megazord incoming. Could be a Megazord. Okay, here's 3. Ta-da! Here's 4. Ta-da! Here's 5. Ta-da! All right, very nice. Let it be, let it be, let it be. Do the wisdom, let it be. Here's Ghastly and Mewtwo. That's not bad. Ghastly, Mewtwo in the first pack. Something, 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 something. Here's Mewtwo. I can't really remember how the song goes because I got this Adventure Time music in my right ear. Ooh, right. Ooh. Why is my ball black? Because you got black balls now. Oh, Fire Energy and Clefairy. That's a nice heavy pack. Okay. Of all the energy cards you could pull, Jen, the most valuable one is typically the Fire Energy. Although in this set, I think it might be Fairy Energy. So there's your Clefairy. It looks very well centered. Now, it might have a print line in it, but you might send it in anyways, and the small chance that they turn it into a 10 for some reason. Here's Surfing Pikachu. Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It was good looking for sure. The purple, orange, silver, green premium. What? Here's a Charmander. A doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right. Doo-doo-doo. Here's Voltorb, Sandshrew, Poliwag, Diglett. No way! You got the Starmie Break. Very nice. Okay, a little Starmie Break in there. Gotta have a little Starmie Break every now and then. What is when is October and December? You must marathon Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. The boy who lived. Come to die. Misty's determination. She's so determined. We are. Oh, Misty. She's climbing to the top. She's going to be a CEO. Here's Growlithe. Put this over here. And finally, we've got Seal, Nidoran, Ponyta, Doduo, Pikachu, Kakuna. Can we get a good card behind the Kakuna? Well, Kakuna Beedrill's fun, but that is not as fun as pulling a Mega Charizard full art. All right, Jen. Overall, I thought it was a decent round, but no crazy Charizard pulls. All right, yellow Pikachu, though. He's so cute. Yes, Evolutions, the worst reprint cards that have the weird fake almost look. I don't know. I've never been a huge fan. I don't know, man. People love Evolutions. It continues to sell through. I'm running low on it because people open so much of it. Before Jen, there were other people opening just going through box after box. I can't remember who was the other guy that was opening tons of this. There was somebody who was opening a lot of this previously, just before Jen. And yeah, it's popular, man. Not only that, but when they grade 10, it's so exciting because it's hard to get them to grade 10. So they hit that 10 and you're like, oh, Evolutions 10. Here's my thoughts on Evolutions. There was a big sort of like, there was a big nostalgia return to Pokemon card collecting in the COVID period, where people started opening tons of Evolutions. And so what I think will happen in 10 years, people are going to be nostalgic. You know, they're going to stop collecting, and then they're going to come back and be like, what about them Evolutions cards? And they're going to be nostalgic for Evolutions. Kind of in a similar way that they're nostalgic for base sets. So that's my theory. But it's going to take a little while for that to happen. People are going to have to forget about XY Evolutions for a little while. And then they'll come back to it one day and be like, dang, dude, remember when we used to open tons of these during COVID? Didn't CS Men buy a lot? Oh, yeah, everyone bought a lot back when they were like $5 a pack. They were just flying, man. I know it's popular, but they just have a strange look to them that I'm not a fan of. Yeah, I think they look fine. Let's go ahead and hit play. Oops, let's see. All right, they're not a perfect duplicate, obviously, of the popular base set, but you wouldn't want them to be, because then it would just be a base set reprint. Jack Gray says he'll try 2 holo shuffles. Here you go, Mr. Jack Gray. Good luck, Jack. 2, 3. He said 2. Flipping this around. Oh, those are 2 cold ones. Mr. Jack Gray, 2 cold cards. I can't remember if you're one of the guys who donates it back, so I'll go pop it into your bag. CS Man. Whatever happened to CS Man? You gotta stop by and say hi again someday. I'm planning on setting up a streaming setup to host streams on the TheCardconomist again. I was working on that today. It's a lot of work. You gotta like clear a room for it and have like a whole plan going. All right, the queue is open, guys. You can send in right now to open any card you want. Rochambeau. What do you say? Well, it's like I get different messages on the phone compared to the iPad. It's really interesting. Let me try. Am I on? Maybe I need to be on all messages. Let's see. Rochambeau in the Black Ball Super. What? All right. Oh, Miss Jen says she's going again. Jen says sent. I think she's going deeper on those evolutions, guys. Wow, incredible. Tonight's stream brought to you by Jennifer Yap. Kendo Pelor and Jennifer Yap. Keeping the stream running. Check that out, guys. All right, you ready? Here goes. All right. All right. Snipping this. And snipping this. And I'm snipping this. All right. Toss this over here, Miss Jen. Here's a Charmander. And a Pikachu. And a Drowsy. All right, you got a Drowsy. Woo! He's using hypnosis. You are sleepy. Oh, man, I'm sleepy. It's late. Okay, here's Charmander. Lovely. How about pack number 2? Another Pikachu. You're getting a lot of Pikachus all of a sudden. Onix and Mewtwo. Okay. Onix is cool. I'm liking the centering on these. Overall, these cards are looking really clean. There's that Mewtwo. That's one of the troubles with XY evolutions is a lot of it's badly centered. And so if you get a box where the centering is decent, it really helps. Here's Brock's Grit. Oh my god, I saw that red behind it. I started getting hyped. But it is Arcanine. He's a nice card. Is he an anteater? What is he? He seems kind of like an anteater, doesn't he? I think it's based on some kind of pig or something. Not pig, elephant. Definitely something with the snout. All right. I looked it up before. It's not an anteater specifically. It's something in that group, though. Could Charizard be in here? Maybe Charizard's in here. All right, what we got? No, it looks like, who is this going to be? Not Pidgeot. Oh, my God, I swear, Jen. We are Pidgeot. We are Curse of the Pidgeot. Jennifer Yap in The Curse of the Pidgeot. I think he is like a taper. Yeah, that's what it was. I read that too, that he's a taper. If I'm saying that right. Last pack. Last chance for... Okay, Ninetales. Last chance for glory. Ninetales break. A beautiful Ninetales break. Okay. Cool. Onix and Magikarp. Well, Jen... Did that scratch the itch? That's what opening cards is all about, isn't it? There's a little itch that needs to be scratched. Pidgeot, Ninetales, Drowsy, Pikachu, Onix, Mewtwo, Pikachu, Brock's Grit. I think your previous order of these was probably a little hotter, actually. There we go. Damn it, XY Evolutions. Stop going around being so difficult. Seriously, that bird. I know, it's messing with your psychology. Hey, Jennifer Yap. Thanks, Jen. Jen number 1. Toss it over here. They should have had a mix of Fossil and Jungle, also in Evolutions, would have made the set better. Fossil and Jungle. I'm feeling it. Wait, that's Heartburn. Here's a Yellow Dratini, kind of pricey. There's that PSA 9 Machamp Cardos. Poor Raichu. Someday somebody will want your Raichu. There's Weedle. Here's Entei. Oh, okay, check that out. Lovely cards. Well. We also have this order from Jennifer Yap. Is that right? Wait. Am I reading this right? Jen, did you send in a third? round. Am I reading it right? Well, let me click on this. I can't tell if she sent a third round in. I think she just did 2 rounds. Bryce Wolf wants a Pokey Libre. All right. Sometimes the email repeats the latest order. There they are, the Pokebras. Good luck. You just get the one from the front. Jen says, I did. Oh! Ah! Here's Reggie. Chansey. Mewtwo, but he's off center. Ooh, the Chansey's an interesting one. I hope you send it in to try and grade it 10. Okay, and this is a V-Union card from a little while back. I wonder if those are valuable yet. I bet it was. All right, so you can see that card was very strange. Again, these are just cards that came out of people's bags that they abandoned. Bryce Wolf. Let's see, Mr. Bryce. That could be really surprising. He's got 2 of these new copper coins. Did you guys hear about that? We're selling copper coins now. They're copper minted coins. Here's what they look like. You can hear they got a nice clink to them. And they're only $3.50 per coin. So they're very fun. And copper is a useful metal, you know. It's an industrial metal that they use for a lot of projects. So it's kind of fun holding on to it knowing that it's a useful metal. All right. I feel these evil cards are taunting me. Damn you, evil cards! All right, what we got over here? We do have a Gen Pack. No Pidgeys. All right, no Pidgeots. No Pidgeotto or Pidgeot. 5 more. You got it, Miss Jen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Ready? Let's do it. Snipping this. Snipping this. And snipping this. Snip. Lovely. All right, Miss Jen pulls. Oh my God, what if it had been the double Charizard too? She did it! She got the Charizard reverse foil! Wow, I'm so glad you opened 5 more. I saw the red pop up behind this Charizard too, and I thought, what if it was the double Charizard? How insane would that be? Double Charizard! I'd have been screaming. All right, nice, Jen. There's that reverse holo Charizard. Everyone wants that card and the holo as well. Wow. There you go. All right, just imagine you had stopped, you got irritated, and you stopped, and then the next guy opens it, boom, instant Charizard. That has sucked. You'd have been like, mother. All right, cool, cool, cool. Complicated deciding whether to buy more cards out there, you know what I mean? Okay, now you still got 3 packs. You can pull another Charizard. It's totally possible. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's the switch. Little Pikachu there. Poliwag round. Oh, but flying Pikachu as well. Okay. Little Pikachu. Here's the Poliwag. Whee! How you guys been liking the music tonight? Tonight's music was Adventure Time video game music. Flying Pikachu. Pika. 5 more, Jen, says Michael Anthony. Michael Anthony's enjoying himself. He's watching this. He's going, this is awesome. Oh, you got another good one. That is the Mewtwo Full Art. You guys forget this cool guy's in this set. Mewtwo Full Art. Wow, this was the round, Jen. Look at that. That's hot. All right, awesome. Much better than the second round. And a Here Comes Team Rocket alternative art. Or a secret rare. Okay, that's called a secret rare in this set. All right. We got your Devolution Spray right here. Devolve one of your evolved Pokemon and put the highest stage evolution card on it into your hand. That Pokemon can't evolve this turn. Why would you do that, I wonder? And Doduo. Was there ever a use for Devolution Spray in the actual TCG? There we go. Doduo. I mean, it's super niche sounding. Okay, very cool, man. Can I get a woot woot? Clip! Look at that. Oh my god, you did it, Jen! Charizard and Mewtwo. So nice. Man, very pretty. This is why Evolutions is so popular still. Somebody was saying Evolutions wasn't was looking a little off, but I think people like it. Look at these Pikachus and flying Pikachus. There's just so much stuff in here. There you go. The fact that you can sell, if those little non-holo Pikachus grade 10, and you can sell those too, right? Like this flying Pikachu, if he grades 10, bet you it's like a $35, $40 card. That's pretty cool, right? But he's got a grade 10. That's the hard part. So, you got to make sure you're getting good ones. All right, we can do a little clip on this. I think this is maybe the nicest thing we've pulled tonight. It's maybe a little sad, but that's just... Oh, no, there was also that signature, too. But, yeah, it's a little sad when we don't pull super hot stuff all night long. It's impossible to pull hot stuff all night long, though. Okay, this is going to say 305. Whew. When Jen's happy, I'm happy, says Ryan. That's right. All right. Very good. Thoughts on Star Wars Outlaw? I keep hearing people complain about it, that it looks bad, and that it's like woke or something like that. And then I heard also that they're trying to manipulate reviews for the game by flying out the journalists to like California and treating them to all this nice stuff. And then if they don't like the way the review sounds, the actual company making the game will tell them, hey, can you reword this? So I've heard that people are, caught on to that and they don't like it. But other than that, I haven't really paid any attention to it. I think it's like a Star Wars game with a female protagonist. And, as usual, that's going to be really annoying for like dudes, right? Oh, let me change this. A lot of games these days lets you choose your character, so you can just choose to have a female character or choose to have a male character. And I don't know much about it, though. I don't want to comment too much about it. If you want, I can look it up. I bet it would take like 2 seconds. But I heard that it didn't look like a well-made game. So it's just not crafted very well. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. How about news? Wow, there's no... Oh, here we go. Here's a one from 5 days ago. Protagonist Kay Vess faces backlash over appearance, sparking heated debates on beauty standards in video games. Let's see. Alright, so what, is the character ugly or what? Oh, players are reporting that the main character is ugly. Kay Vess is designed to be an approachable character. Yeah, you're not allowed to be ugly, man. It's kind of, it sucks, You're not allowed to be ugly. Society does not treat you well if you're ugly. You get treated so well if you're hot, too, by the way. The whole pretty privilege and all that is so true. And it's not just for girls, it's for guys, too. If you're tall, dark, and handsome, you're just going to get that job. You're going to get that girlfriend. You're going to get more friends more easily. It's just something we've always known. Beauty is a moral imperative. Isn't that what they said in BioShock? So I don't know what all the controversy surrounding the game is, but, I heard some clips on, like, TikTok as I was scrolling by, and I heard people complaining heavily about the game not looking good, not being designed well, and then that the journalists are giving fake reviews to boost the game, and that it's got sort of like, some social justice stuff wrapped up in it. But I'm not going to be playing it just because I don't play a lot of games anymore. I haven't been playing much of anything. So for me, it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Eevee Tail Whip. Thank God I'm a 10. Ugly? Venusaur Vine Whip. Mister, you baking or cooking? I don't know what that means. Barrier. Simplord. Double Slap. Oh, yeah, look. That's Barrier. Isn't that cool? It's neat. These Cardust cards are so rare, and they have such beautiful artworks. Ken Sugimori, the creator of the Pokemon designs, he drew all these himself. And so it's like he really understood what they were going for. right? Like, he understood Tail Whip for Eevee. He understood Double Slap for Clefairy. He knew all that stuff because he was working on it closely with the team that made the video games, right? Ken Sugimori. But you can see his art style in here, and honestly, that Gen 1 art style is what made Pokemon famous. I don't think Pokemon was made famous by anything after Gen 3, and even by Gen 3, it started to change a little bit. Gen 1, Gen 2, although, this is why I understand the team worked really hard and already produced some of Gen 2. They just couldn't fit it into the first game. So the second game was kind of like a completion of their full vision, if I understand. So Gen 1, Gen 2 kind of go hand in hand. And then Gen 3 is kind of where they're got all this pressure to make another big hit, And they did. They made a really cool game with Gen 3. But Gen 3 starts to change a little bit. You even hear it in the music design. But Gen 4, it really starts to change. And then after that, it's like, poof, totally different game. The Pokemon designs are just totally loose. Very, very different. 1 to 2 were the best because Ash saw Ho-Oh in Gen 1. Exactly. So Pokemon Gen 1 had, that is the TV show, has this moment where Ash actually sees Ho-Oh flying through the air. It's like in episode 1 of season 1 of the anime. He sees Ho-Oh, which shows you that the designs for Gen 1, Gen 2 were done very close to each other, right? Probably at the same time. They already had an idea for all the Gen 2 Pokemon. In fact, there was like sketches of them that got changed over time. So, and this is why it feels like there's this continuity in the designs between those two generations. And a lot of collectors really still enjoy, Neo Genesis, Neo Destiny, and all the good stuff in between. It's that Gen 3 starts to change it. It really does. That's Ruby Sapphire era. And we got a lot of Ruby Sapphire era cards, by the way. But it gave us Rayquaza. Rayquaza's awesome. So it's still good. We got the Regis. We got Deoxys. I'm a big fan of Deoxys. Then we got Gen 4. That's Palkia and Dialga. And those were okay. Yeah, I didn't like them as much. I really felt like it was changing at that point, but it was okay. I didn't hate it. I definitely felt by Diamond Pearl that they needed to try something new and they needed to make the game more challenging for adults. So I was really feeling that in Diamond Pearl. And then Black and White came out, and I bought it. I actually bought it for me and my girlfriend at the time. We were going to play, she gets one game, I get the other game, and we were going to play it at the same time. It was going to be really cute and fun. And then we started playing, it was like, no, can't do this. It was just not for adults. It was too easy. It was kind of boring. But I think we were frustrated, because she also, the girl that was playing it with me at the time, it was an ex-girlfriend, she also played Pokemon when it was Gen 1, and she didn't like the new design. She's like, these are dumb. So we were both struggling with it. To be fair, as the anime came out, Gold and Silver was almost released. I think he tried to Pokédex it, and it came up as question mark. I love Gen 3. Deoxys is my favorite. Yeah, for a lot of younger people, Gen 3 was a big deal, right? Because Gen 3 comes out, like almost 7 years later or something like that, 7 or 8 years later. So it's like a new wave of kids, too, really got into Pokemon on Gen 3. And so the Gold Stars are like they're sort of like a major chase card for people from that time period. But I was there for the release of base set. I was there for the release of the first games, and I remember the explosion. It was the wildest thing. You saw something go truly viral, but without the help of the internet. It didn't matter who you talked to. Everyone knew what Pokemon was. It was all over the news. It was a worldwide phenomenon, and it was such a shocking event. And it was just like an orgasm of fun. I don't know how to describe it. Every day you were so excited to play the game or watch the TV show to see what happens to Ash, Misty, and Brock, or go to the store and try to buy a Pokemon pack, and then you can build a deck and fight against your brothers and sisters with your Pokemon card deck. Nothing had been tried like that ever before, and even to this day, it's not really done, There's nothing that really exists where it's a video game, a TV show, and a card game all in one, and they're all in movement with each other, right? They're all moving together. So nothing like that exists other than Pokemon. It's ahead of its time, even to this day. It's got no serious competitors. Disney was going to be a competitor with Lorcana. I don't feel strongly about Lorcana. I think it's just okay. Disney is a great brand, though, and Lorcana has time to turn itself around a bit. I think the release of Lorcana has been a bit disappointing. Back in the golden 90s, when the economy was good and no major internet. Yeah, 90s was apparently a very good time economically, but that all changed. Look up Sheriff Grady Judd. He's a Florida cop who takes no poo. What? All right, let's grab this. Let's give away some spots, shall we? You guys have been a great audience tonight. Glad you're hanging out and just saying hi. Let's see. We got Michael Bethel. You always get on these, Michael. Let's put Jen Yap on. And Kendo Pelor. Okay, and then we're also going to put on, because they kind of kept the stream running, we got Mr. Chu and Aovic. Cool, man. Lorcana offering big money at tournaments. Well, that's very good. That's very good. And if they continue to do that, they might be able to buy their way into the consumer's heart. I saw some of those tournament trophy cards. They're also pretty good looking. So, you know, Disney's still got the ability to compete. It's just, it's almost like Apple versus Microsoft, and Disney's Microsoft. So they've got a big, powerful corporation. They just got to make the creative and artistic, you know, risks that are necessary to invent something that even your opponent's not doing well. So I hope they try that out. We'll keep a close eye on Lorcana. I like Disney as a brand. You guys see I've got the June Kosa Disney cards, and I've got the Bubblegum Disney cards. I like it. But as for Lorcana, I'm not feeling it. You know, I'm not feeling that hype when a new set comes out, and that's troubling. But you never know. Christmas time's around the corner. Yu-Gi-Oh! Offering Jack Poo and decks costing upwards in the thousands to compete. A lot of major players are quitting. Sure. Well, there's a lot of competition now. You know, you got all these brand new, never heard of sets before, like, you know, Wizards or, what do they call it? Something in Blood? Blood and Bones? Or I can't remember. Bones and Blood. And then you've got the big players, like Weiss is a big player now. Dragon Ball's coming for Yu-Gi-Oh! Sandwich. Disney is a new player that was not a player before. Pokemon continues to be popular in the TCG arena, you know what I mean? So, and of course, Magic the Gathering, which is probably the big juggernaut for TCGs. Flesh and Blood. I think I said Bones and Blood. I'm so funny. But yeah, you have all these new card games popping up left and right. But Weiss is a big player. Weiss is a surprising hit, you know, came out of nowhere. It's the dark horse. And Magic the Gathering, kind of doing what Weiss is doing. So Magic the Gathering started licensing, very clever. So now they got all these cool license deals coming out, and just wait till they get a license deal with like Harry Potter and crazy stuff like that, the big stuff, you know what I mean? So they got Lord of the Rings. What else are they going to do? It makes you wonder. It could be a lot. They could do an Adventure Time one at some point. So there could be a lot going on for Magic the Gathering licensing, and the fact that they're so open to that, and they've got these serialized numbered cards, it's looking good for them, because one of their biggest weaknesses is the lack of collectability, and they're kind of fixing that with these licensed card sets. Was just watching a video, TCG Health in 2024, Dragon Ball splitting pretty much has killed it. Yeah, what happened to Dragon Ball, man? I used to get consistent Dragon Ball sales. Now I don't sell either of the sets. No sales. None of the older set is selling, and none of the newer set is selling. It's a disaster for Dragon Ball. I was stocked up on it, too. Very sad. Oh, I know the one I'm forgetting. One Piece. One Piece. Yeah, so you got Lorcana, you got Weiss, and you got One Piece. That's a lot. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't have that much competition before. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was just like Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and this small group called Pokemon, right? But the big TCGs for actually playing the game was definitely Magic. I don't know how Pokemon stacked up against Yu-Gi-Oh! But it was just those three. Now you got One Piece is very serious. Dragon Ball's all over the place. They want to compete. Weiss is here now, and Lorcana. I mean, it's a full playing field. So they're all fighting each other. I think Disney's not doing as well as you think. I want Disney to design better looking cards. I really do. So, but they'll figure it out. We'll see what happens with them. I hope they're committed. I'm ready to buy Disney and sell Disney. I just got to see the set come out. I got to feel the hype, and then I know, okay, that's the card set to open live. Pokemon is king. Pokemon is king for collectability. There's no doubt. I don't think anything comes close to Pokemon. The fervor for Pokemon is unbelievable. In fact, the fact that you've got all this card printing, and you got all of these rare Pokemon cards getting graded 10 that are just popping out of people's closet, and you got all these new TCGs printing billions of cards. The fact that Pokemon still rises in price over time, it's just mind-blowing. So the fervor, the demand for Pokemon is unmatched. And if all these companies don't print enough, Pokemon will just keep rising and just become unattainable. You know, you'll have to buy 9s. People think Pokemon's crashed. To me, that's crazy to say, because you're not even in a position yet where you're forced to buy 9s. You know what I mean? So to me, it's not like, it hasn't reached like this stupid price where everyone's just like, I quit, I'm out of this hobby. It's not at that level. It's not at that insanity of greed. And so I don't think that Pokemon's, you know, overpriced yet. I honestly don't. I mean, sure, this is expensive, but is it? I mean, it's 2024. People make more money now. 1,550. It is pricey, but it's like, I don't know, it's like a month of rent for some people. And 1 month rent or 1 Moltres, right? So the idea that people couldn't scrape up an extra month of rent for a Moltres like that, he's not overpriced. You can go get a 9 of that Moltres probably for half the price now. And yeah, so when I see prices that are completely unattainable for Pokemon, I'd be a little bit nervous about buying those. But the Moltres is so attainable at 1.5. For anyone who has a regular career job, that is, it just, to me, it seems like the market's still young and fresh and new and more people coming into it. Easy choice there. I think the God Rares were the only thing keeping people investing in player base were already dead with the split. It finishes it off. Yeah, maybe the split was foolish. We'll see what happens with the Dragon Balls, but you're right that sales have collapsed for Dragon Ball right now. I don't know what happened. It's weird. Maybe I need to put them on clearance and just get them out of here. All right. I couldn't scrape up the extra month rent. Damn it. You got to go out and get a new job. Go get paid, man. All right, guys. Well, it's 3:40. I'm pretty satisfied with the duration of our stream. We got a nice long stream in. We got a nice daytime stream in, too. I think our total stream time is just shy of 5 hours. And the orders have stalled, so I think now is a good time to wrap up. I had a lot of fun, everybody. I'll be here for the Wednesday stream. You know, one thing about this channel is that we stream all 7 days of the week. That's a big sacrifice, but it means that you can rely on me being here every night. And we get a lot of stream hours in that way, all right? So I'll see you tomorrow for Wednesday. And we'll have more spots to hand out for that free, no rarity Kakuna, and we'll just see what comes in the mail. We might get some new stuff, like Shrouded Fables coming, and I'm trying to remember. There's something else coming, too. I can't remember what it is, but it'll probably be here. Hitties, thank you again. TCC, I'll send shipping later. No problem, man. Have a nice night, everybody. See you later.